Hello. Let us do this. Let us dance with the fairies. Check Francis Lotus attack stats. I will. I saw that Nongshim won. I kind of thought Nongshim would win anyway. So, you know. Nongshim Lotus attack. Francis 27 and 4. I honestly didn't know Francis had it in him to be that good. That's insane. That is insane. Hello, everyone. Sorry, yesterday
Hello.
Oh, hello there. I've just taken a look at Francis's attack side on Lotus. Quite good,
I didn't watch it, but
Oh, wonderful.
yeah,
Me neither.
apparently, holy fuck, dude, the stream is loud today.
SLT is looking to...
So, you might not know this, but there's actually, like, if you go in the bottom left, there's like a little symbol that, like, has kind of curved pyramid shape on its side. And then you can adjust that thing up and down, the little slider.
Oh yeah, I
And
can
it will-
turn TMV's user volume down to 0 in Discord. Speak for me.
Hello,
That's so beautiful, I can't
Sideshow,
remember what
you
he's saying.
dumb fuck. See, that was a test to see if you turned me down, because otherwise you wouldn't have laughed. Wait, did you pick Boom to win, or did you pick SLT to win?
I picked Boom to win, but
Okay.
I think this is going like 4 or 5 maps.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
I
Definitely.
think either way, to be honest.
But you had Boom and SLT being the ones that make it. How are you feeling after seeing
I did.
Nongshim destroy someone?
No, I didn't see it.
Well,
so.
how are you feeling in the knowledge that that did happen, despite the fact that you did not physically watch it?
Well, the problem is I also didn't watch Motive, so I don't know how bad they were. But I'm going to cope, and I'm going to say, Motive are not actually a good team. That's why they rolled them. When Nongshim plays against the better squads, they'll not be able to be dropping 15 and 3 first kill to first death on the initiator IGL turned star duelist player.
Yeah, that probably is fair. Did you watch Americas yesterday?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
How were
watching
those
it.
games?
The TSM Envy game started out not good. I mean, the Winthrop game was honestly not great. Like, it was fine. Winthrop put up more of a fight this time around, but Team Solid were better, and they even had better like ideas, game plans. They were doing a good job on Corrode, for example, of like pressuring A and then pausing, and then Winthrop were just kind of having to peek for info, and they were punishing it every time. So they actually played with like quite a bit of discipline too. But then the TSM Envy game started with TSM looking like they were just going to do the exact same thing they did last time and completely shut down what Envy were going for. And then Envy spanked them map 2. I think just got like tons of confidence off the back
earlier
of it.
on in the tournament.
Kane
Bit of
started
Groundhog
playing
Day here
much
for
better.
Boom as
Like
they
Kane
go
had
into
another
this grand
kind of
finals
bad map
match.
1, good
There's a
map 2
Havoc
and 3 again,
1v6.
like he did in
Straight on
previous.
through
And then
into
played
this
ISO
first map
Haven,
of Haven.
and
Where
their
both
attack
teams have
side
had
looked
brilliant successes
way
before.
better because they were just
SLT
utilizing the
swapping
ISO ult
compositions, but
constantly
here we
to put
are.
pressure onto C.
Fights on, let's turn it
Someone is
bird.
saying there was a Havoc
Straight out
1v6.
through the middle.
It was unbelievable.
Camp dealt with
It
by
was one of the
Zexy.
great, honestly,
Pushed away for
one
now.
of the
Cinder
greatest
does spot out the
solo
boom, it takes the
rounds
sweep things
I've
up towards
ever
B.
seen in my life. I think it might be the greatest
Just
round.
quick.
I've
Did
ever
he
seen in
win
my
a
life.
1v6?
Like Ewok mentioned,
Yes.
it's going to have to be White Cat to incite that chaos onto the
He
site.
didn't
but
win a
Cinder
1v6.
just completely
He
dispels
won a
it away with his
1v3
classic.
after
Sexy
killing
as
the
well.
first 3 people on
All
his own.
throughout the group stage.
So it wasn't
Dominant
like-
performances
It wasn't
from
like he was
Cat.
actually starting off in a 1v6. Yeah.
Last
No,
player alive,
no.
Berserk.
But it
Schulze,
was
thanks
a
for the
6K
38 months.
1v3.
And it's just
with a
So
slight
much
misplay
to do,
from
and it's not coming through yet. SLT,
Winthrop in the
kick off with
3v1,
the ball.
obviously.
It's a statement
Hainsey, thanks for the
pistol
50
them.
The
months
first
as
three
well.
shots
Opening
were
round of the game.
magnificent to get him
Boom
into
are the
a
ones
1v2.
that wanted to
And then
be
one of the guys got
assertive,
rezzed and he won a
get
1v3.
themselves into a B-side after plan.
I mean,
Take
if
the
someone
points
ever did
early
win
on.
a genuine
Cinder was
1v6, I
the
mean, that
spark
truly would
started
be
things off for SLT,
the
but rest
greatest
of the
solo
boys
round of all
coming
time.
on
There would be no
through
question,
and
sure.
wiping the
But
floor
Well, but
with
also,
the
yeah.
current
no, but like if it was,
Pacific
if you were on your own and won a 1v6 before anyone else did any, like, you know, everyone else on your team is dead. I mean, that would truly be
Might have even had a
the most
crack at this.
unbelievable round
I
of
swear
all
to
time.
God, this was
Had a crack
close.
at them
This
in
was very
tournament.
close.
Oh, LP. He says, let's play.
Having such a good time through and through.
Think he's having fun?
That pilots this Yoru.
He's emptied the entire reserve max at the Marshall down C long there to add insult to injury. White Cat and Berserks are shaking in their boots here. And guess what? If you're peeking on towards C long,
Now, if
there's
SLT
another
win,
scoped weapon
God, if SLT win,
primed and ready.
do you
The
think it'll
outlaw
turn
is
out that they're
Zexy.
actually the leaders of the Korean scrim mafia or something and get kicked out as well?
They started off with in this tournament. Yes, they
So
were
that
in
both
the
Boom and
series
Nongshim
SLT.
again
Oh, I
make
Going
it.
by the round diff, make no mistake, Boom Esports are the most dominant team in this tournament. Plus,
Let's create
56.
the
Overall,
agenda.
Azuna cleans things up there.
Have you
They
ever
have been
won a
team that has
1v5 in
stopped
a game of
many
Valorant?
opponents in this tournament so far, even if they've lost this matchup head
Question.
to head.
I mean, I've aced. I don't think I've won a
The core of them at least
1v5.
coming down from
I
mean, I've won like
Pacific. They wanted
1v4s.
to
I don't
claim that
remember
spot.
winning a
They've already
1v5.
felt
I remember
missing
winning a
out
1v5 on Haven.
by losing the grand fight on the Nongshim Red Force
My
last year
greatest
on home
moment playing
soil
the
in
game.
Jakarta. They don't want to miss out
When
again.
was that when you were in bronze?
Being able to play
No,
in playoffs
it was,
Pacific
that wasn't recent. I think it was last year
this
sometime.
time. Maybe losing the pistol. Now Boom, the hungry beast.
But, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Ravenous.
The people
Can
obviously
take control
terribly
over
misplayed it.
A0 will kick
It
things
was
off
5
with the opening
1v1s.
kill.
You have the Outlaw on the line.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
Away
in
by
ranked,
Shiro, who's already made his
if you're
mark
winning a
on this round,
1v5, it's
opening
because
kill
they're
one
tossing
inside
almost
of Sewer.
all the time.
Trip dealt with on the other side of the
And
map.
pro play, that's usually the
Potentially
case as
keep Boom
well.
interested.
There's like,
How much will the drone spot?
normally it's like,
Just like
some
that.
people toss at the beginning, then they try to lock in and you hit some nasty
Clone
shots at
play
the
from
end.
LP as well. Just some checks coming through from Boom, but their sights are set on this A site. Everyone from SLT trying to keep you alive, but
Losable.
White Cat all the way through at the back. It's LP, it's Klaus in with the Guardian onto the off angle.
Oh, I believe
Zero
in
not
Boom
able
incorrectly here by the look of things.
strafe into sight. Berserk's taking
Yep.
a bit of time as well, needing to do it all now.
Because of these guys
Almost
are not
lost
feeling
him,
any
but
pressure
still
whatsoever.
Sexy comes in through with this outlaw.
More dominance being displayed by SLT. They want to make their mark on Ascension Pacific
That
Bangkok
was-
here and show that
Like
similar to
SLT
SPG
are
always
last
going to
year,
be
haven't
playing
dropped any
super
frame.
tournament
confident
might be a
and
bit
doing
of a
stuff like this
stepping
where they
stone.
swing
They've got their
inside
eyes
of the
set on the big dogs in
neon
VCT
wall.
Pacific. This has
But you
not
need to
been a
be
close
matching
game
it
of
with
Haven
similar
thus
levels of
far.
confidence.
The spacing
I
from
need
Boom is
I need the
completely
fucking
off on that
scaling to
A-side
be better
execute.
by
You
Shiro.
can see how tentative
By-
they are, even trying to breach
his
the
name?
defenses from a fully
White
stacked
Cats.
site from SLT. A bonus one.
No, Slasher.
And Boom have got to be quivering at this point, Quack.
Power of the double duelist, Billy. It's the Yoru, it's the Jet. Not just any Jet as well, it's Sexy, who's been finding multiple sniper kills. Boom, now onto the pistols.
Pressure into garage. TP. Tickled away at by Klaus there. No one on this seaside.
I
for
kind of
SLT
hope
has
that
been
Boom
given
do
to
make
them.
it, because I think having
Klaus
2
swaps them
Korean
out
teams
with the
in would be
can.
a little
SLT
sad.
looking to try to isolate any kind of flankers, anyone over.
If they're gonna put on C,
aggressive
they
inside
can't
the
really
garage
use
window.
that Euro TP unless he's a madman.
Spike plan would be nice, we'll take those.
Drone spots out Nats. Will be dealt
Nice
with
play.
well by Klaus, but
Good
the rest
patience
of Boom
by
are here to
SLT
fight
as well. Like they aren't.
Try and hold out towards this garage window. If they can get maybe 1 kill, 2 kills, a potential weapon. But LP is skulking out towards the back, and now he has struck. Last player alive for Cirques.
Yeah, they're looking kinda nice here, to be honest.
None found whatsoever.
Yeah, they are. They're rolling them at the
SLT
moment.
just kick off
That was some very
strong.
good,
Need
like
a
the
timeout
patience
here,
there, right?
Boom.
Like we're
This has felt far
following
too
kind of a
easy in the
standard
opening
protocol
4 rounds
list.
of Haven for SLT here.
crunching
Even
in on
easier than their
Garage.
last game that they
Looked
played
quite
on
nice.
Haven against Boom, which was with their old comp. They were running the Gen G comp as mentioned by the desk. They did swap to this Jet comp. the double duelist of their own flavor. Not the current popular pick in terms of the meta, but one that they are very confident piloting, and so far, so good for them.
Just suits these players so well. I mean, we've seen
Well, early timeout for Boom. God, imagine we do get Boom versus Nongshim rematch. That would be an interesting one. So today, what time are the other games? Pretty sure I'll be watching all the games today. So we've got ult versus mandatory. This one is straight up again like qualification game. So we'll definitely watch that. That's at 5. And then this game is a lower final. It isn't obviously a direct qualification. Our clocks go back, so this is at 7 AM my time, as you can see, but might be a bit of a different time for you, depending on where you live. So my clocks are going back. So everything's a bit earlier. So hopefully this is a quick... If this is like 2-1 or something, then I'll probably just go to bed to watch Nongshim, because that game is more important
To
than
churn out more and more talent.
that's why it's the home of Pacific. Conquering their own rivals back in Challengers Korea.
Yeah. It's a dominant performance for them over there. In fact, similar to SPG's run last year. Feels like they were tested more at home, domestically in Korea. And then when they came to the Ascension tournament, just showed much more dominant performances.
Like you said, Pilly, it's stepping stones. Now
Okay,
trying
full
to play
retake,
spoiler
eh?
against Boom's timeout as well. Trying to break it past into grass. They will check the corner, but Sexy still gets away with robbery.
Still
Can
gets
add some of
one,
them a little bit.
despite them
Jordan
hard
going
clearing
to
it. I
nil
mean,
now.
Sura's got a lot of
It's
space A,
Flasher
so
clears out
it should
all
be
of
an A
that,
hit
wondering
here.
if anybody was there to
The full
potentially trade
retake.
Sexy. In the meanwhile, Boom have taken a lot of space over towards this A site. So retake set up for
Feels like they're
SLT.
slowly getting there.
Suna looking to make his mark, maybe pick
See
one
that
on the
they're a
cross.
bit
Cam
slow here.
confirming that Boom have forfeited that grass control.
They got such good info on mid with the Cypher cam as well.
Waiting to listen for the tap, waiting for those smokes
So they know that there's no lurk as well.
Fury
So
and Paranoia could kick things off here for
we're gonna
SLT.
dart,
The blind
ult.
side being prepped. In comes the flood.
And no more spike plants for Boom, trying to stay alive,
That's
but
a kill.
Suna just hits the spot.
but the rest didn't really
NC
flood
Slasher
in with it.
able to
You've
answer
got to
one
go
back
with
towards
that,
the top of
surely.
heaven, but Cinder with the spam through the smoke now. It's on with LP in for the hunt.
Never mind.
NC
Now
Slasher
that
to
is
hold it
really
down, but
nice
he's
from
not
SLT.
able
Yep.
to flick around
That's
multiple
kinda
angles.
lovely.
SLT with another round on the
They
board.
are
5 in a row.
looking
For the
like the
Korean squad
superior
here.
team, I would argue.
You're starting
Yes,
to get
definitely.
worried about the prospects of having some Southeast Asian representatives to join the ranks of VCT.
That was a strange one
Pacific
because
at
it
this
felt like
point.
both the so.
Not
It felt like
only
NC
because
Slasher
the level of dominance
initially
you've
did
seen
clear it.
in this game
And then when
for
someone
SLT,
was there, he just like
in the
ran
first
away.
qualification game, but Nongshim are waiting in the lower bracket, have just blown the last 4 maps in a row out of the water. You don't want to be playing them either.
Boom just trying
Okay.
to recover.
Nice
That's a
start.
pretty nice
Nats,
opener.
Nats, get your
Straight
fucking...
through into garage,
pick your head
but
up, bro.
LP sending out a huge warning signal. I've got the judge. Do not test me.
You'll never reveal the whole setup. SLT Boom taking that as an invitation to make their way up into Garage. They know the seaside's open for business, but they don't have the weaponry to be too competitive in
Love that.
this round. Klaus and LP combining for
Abusing
2
this
now.
judge.
One
You're
kind
a
of
ult,
berserk,
but
struggling
that's
to stay
fine.
alive in the site.
Especially with Dimensional Drift marking their positions as well. You can't just get the spike down at this point. The shotgun.
Can't do
Okay.
that anymore.
The judge at the end.
No, but
The
they're
timeout has
currently
done
getting
Boom no favors
dominated.
here, Quack.
Absolutely dominated.
See that guy,
By my
Yoru,
teams.
useless now.
Another gun
In
round
a
on the
in a
cards for them. They've got the
4v1
overdrive and the
Haven
Hunter's Fury to
Seaside,
work with.
you couldn't kill him with your judge.
Disrupted on
Yeah, you
every
would only
angle.
be
It
able to
feels
ping
like
out
SLT
exactly
are
where
infallible.
Yeah, you'd only be able
Exactly
to
where
tell
the
your team
neon is.
exactly
Like
where
that.
everyone is.
Everything they touch turns to gold right now.
Every single round, every setup they post. First in the garage, now this time over onto A side.
My man
with
is
the
just
operator pulled out.
full abusing this judge.
Sexy.
Oh.
Disrupting once again.
Sometimes everything goes
Shiro,
your
the
way.
heavy
Give me
hitter,
another
the
13-0.
highest
Why
rated
not?
player here in
Yeah,
Bangkok
why
hits
not?
the deck straight away. Boom now caught by the trip. That's TPing up towards top side. That'll be noted by Klaus. Sooner spams him
That's
straight
got caught
through
by
the
the trip
dark
as
cover.
he
Boom,
TP'd.
down 2 men.
I mean, it's just
Might just
over.
have to
That's
call
just
it.
a save
Trying
round.
to pivot
I mean, you're
across,
not
but
going to because
You're
you're
not
down
gonna
to
save
0.
6
but-
million.
coming through.
Yeah, but
SLT are just fully
odds
aware
on you should be, really.
about
No,
Boom's
you can't buff
straight
the
up
judge.
sides, and White
Fucked
Cat is
again.
just punished. And C Slasher Berserks, the veterans on the squad, completely
None of these rounds have been
eliminated
close.
inside
No,
of
Not
Garage.
it don't look
This is
good,
a
bruv.
whitewash.
No.
It's unreal right
It
now.
does
how
look
easy
good for
this
us getting
game
a
is
break
looking
before
for
EMEA,
SLT.
Oh,
Where
a
is Boom
long,
in the server?
nice break. Doesn't start
Like I
5.
said before, like Shiro is the top-rated player
yes.
in this event.
Oh, we're
He's
chilling.
dominated the statistics.
Excited for the
It was a
clocks
long
to go back.
BO5.
He's a
Yeah,
non-factor
dude, I didn't
along
even
with
realize
the
the
rest
clocks
of
were going
Boom.
back until I was looking at the
Together,
time of
what
the
are they
next
putting
Platchat
together? They
episode,
put
and I was
9
like,
kills
huh, that
together
seems
as
like
a
an hour
team.
earlier
They're
than
just not
usual.
even shooting.
I was like, ah, yes, the clocks.
Yeah. Well, we have a weird thing with America, don't we? Where there's just like a 1 week.
Yeah, there's like a. They also have daylight savings, but it's
Yeah.
staggered for some reason.
Ken, thanks for the 33 months.
I was so
I mean, I suppose it
confused
makes
seeing
sense
this be a
in
bow
the
5
sense that we're
until
not
I
on the
realized the
same,
winner just qualifies immediately. Also showdown
Longitude?
after.
I never remember
this
whether
looks
it's
like he'll
longitude or
be over
latitude.
quick.
Wait, it does right now, yeah.
Which one goes up and which one goes across?
What are you talking about?
Like, if you're talking about Scotland, if you're talking about Edinburgh and London,
Yeah.
are they different longitudes or latitudes?
They are
They're
different,
different
longitudes.
longitudes.
Are they? Is it?
Right. Is it?
Is it?
I don't. My ass does not know.
No,
Chat
latitude.
is
Latitude
saying
is across.
latitude.
Latitude is across, longitude is down. For sure.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely. I mean, they aren't on exactly the same longitude either.
Well, no, but they're a lot closer. They're a lot
And
closer.
in
Yeah.
online with 4 ultimates, can Boom find a round back?
I was just
No more
picking a
input from the coaches because it's
example
not
off the top
about
of my head.
tactics anymore. It's about waking up and stepping up in the server, being competitive in this qualification match. Change up for SLT. Zexy takes all of the space straight down C-Long. Going to be hard to
What do you
disrupt
think
him
lateral
on that angle
means?
now.
I know that
Off
lateral.
angle
I know
from
what
Zuna.
the
It's a
word
move towards this
lateral
east
means.
side of the map for
But what
SLT.
confuses me is
Shiro
that
doesn't spot too much, doesn't
when you're
spot
on
Cinder the off
a
angle.
different latitude, it means that you are
You've revealed your
separated up and down
Just need to slam down into the
because
site.
you're on different
Couple more
sideways
players.
There's a
lines.
gap in the middle of the map.
Yeah, I just think
And
of it as
that-
the
that
lines.
fucks with my head.
Keep the lines in
Overall
line.
by Zexy. There's the cage securing control of the B site for Boom. They're trying to cause a
It's interesting
reaction
to
by SLT.
reveal that.
Have they read the
Oh my God.
tendencies though? In with the judge.
None
It's
of this is
LP
interesting.
again. Blindsides out. Full
It's-
Are you
one.
talking about the
somewhat
game or your
interesting.
longitude, latitude
Berserks
talk?
and Nats to pick up
Oh,
the pieces.
all of it.
Just
All
run
of
into
it.
the shotgun every single round. LP has repositioned so often. No matter where Boom goes, he is there. He's waiting for
30
them.
seconds left.
The global presence of the Yoru with the gate crash is such a pain to deal with, but it's not
The A
just that.
retake
He
was
just
What did you
he's
miss?
always in the
A,
right place at the right
destruction so
time.
far. Honestly,
The IGL for
most
the
of these
SLT
rounds haven't been
team.
close.
And he's just so aware as well. Got the whole squad right around his back, watching his 6.
This
Straight
guy's
in
abusing
for
the judge,
another
destroying them
round.
with it.
SLT are not backing down.
This is where we need to see resilience from Boom. Where is the tenacity and the fight that they showed in Jakarta?
What, do we know what the origin of
to
this
show
guy's
that
name
that wasn't
is?
just the home crowd spurring them on in that moment.
Because he
that they
really,
have that
really
grind
looks like
set
he's a
in
My
them.
Little Pony
The
fan
core
from
of
New
this team
Zealand.
has a collective
Yeah.
10
Ooh, New Zealand, My Little Pony.
Playing for Boom has been an identity
Yeah.
and their life.
That's
for
what
the
I'm
last
seeing when I'm
couple of
looking at
years.
his name.
They need to show that pride and that ability to be able to rep for Indonesia in the server right now because they are looking lifeless.
Come on,
Right,
give us
such a
one
big
round,
order.
Boom.
Synonymous with
Alright, they
Southeast
force out
Asian
the TP.
Valorant as well.
You gotta
Just
clear
trying to break
Suna.
on through a
You
dimensional
know
grid
that
now,
there's gonna
straight
be a
on
player
into the
short,
site.
likely. They
Suna
flash.
possibly marked by Hunter's Fury, and there
Nice,
they go.
okay.
White Cat
Okay, here we
For the
go.
first time,
Bangs
a
out.
good
Here we
looking
go.
round.
All it took was
For the
two
first
big
ever
ults.
time.
Still trying to play spoiler with his judge. He
Oh,
pops
and
out
he's
into the
out.
open.
And
Bro.
he
Player
leaves.
down.
That's criminal
Oh,
what he's
that's
just
so
done.
good.
Is at least going to peg one back, but SLT are not showing any signs of slowing down.
Paranoia,
Here goes
Nats
the
is in front
paranoia.
of it.
And in with Zexy as well. He's got the plates and he's looking.
Lads,
to
lads,
slice
you need
and
to shoot
dice
them.
On onto NC Slasher.
Okay.
Oh
Falls
my
down,
goodness.
Crouches and
Come on,
sprays.
Slasher.
Boom,
Well
has
done.
found a
Well
round.
done.
Wasn't able to put together the 1 or 2 on the
Nobody
A side.
beats Boom 9 rounds in a
Cinder as
row.
well. The attempt in the 1v1. Cinder on SLT has been one of the most clutch players in Ascension Pacific Bangkok here. The highest clutch rate, wins 1 out of 3. Cannot convert the 1v1 against NC Slasher. Comes up with a key multi-frag to give Boom their first round.
It's proof that Boom still have some life in them.
He stops going with the judge. They lose 1 round. This gun's shit.
Would be welcome.
Anything. Need to get anything rolling. The first of many that will be needed. Outlaw comes out for Zexy. Couple of players with light
Again,
armor.
it's pretty
They're doing
passive, see?
fine, but this is where Boom look to simplify. Back into the 1-4. Drone goes 4th. Trip placed. And broken. Klaus going to forfeit the site and play for the retake that SLT have been winning many times in a row.
Just trying to hold off to the back sides. Nothing found for now, though. Just some
Well, that ult's
damage.
probably not going to find much value. Also, on 31 HP, you don't want to really be neon ulting.
SLT at arm's length.
They go looking
People
for
probably
Berserk
can hit a
inside
body
of
shot
Middle
against
here.
you.
This fight over Garage going to be very key for both.
Oh, dimensional drift. They try to stop it, but at least from this spot, perhaps Berserk's able to play off contact. This is his go signal, and there he
That's
is.
it,
2
play.
kills quickly found. Off the back line. C-Long.
Okay,
Boom
they've
have
woken up.
managed to
They've
hold
woken
down
up.
the site.
It's the core of the team that combined for
Boom doesn't
all
win here. They aren't
5
going to win
there.
against Nongshim.
These players have repped Indonesia for so many
You gotta
years
believe.
at this point. They
Look,
have been
Boom
rock
locked in
solid
against
in this
Simpresa
tournament
last year.
thus far,
Why not
delivering
let it happen
such
again?
dominant performances outside of the game against SLT. Shiro and Berserks have been so solid.
You gotta
in
believe.
Slasher, maybe taking a little bit of a hit to the individual performance, picking up the reins of IGLing, but in this game, they're starting to get warmed up right when they're needed.
Only more sights to see. Starting things off with A long control. SLT LP though.
Gate crash active, playing the off angle. Crouch peek coming
Oh
out.
my
He's way
goodness,
too
what a
quick
shot.
on that one. Perfect crosshair placement. And Boom must again show some resilience here. Man disadvantage for them. Pressure being put on towards Garage here. Drone dealt with by Cinder up on plat.
It's just a little bit awkward. Your lurker's down. NC Slasher almost taking that spot, but as an initiator, he's not able to recon A site for his team.
Oh, trip dealt with by Whitecut here. Clouds peeking out from heaven,
Oh.
punished. That could be the opener that Boom were
Hold
waiting
on, they're
for.
so back.
Slam the site and slam it hard, and now they've got it through and through. NC Slasher almost able to turn
3v3,
around
but they're
just in
pretty
time,
far
but
away here.
either way, it's a 3v3 now.
Slowing the pace
The
was pretty
blindside
good for
and the
Boom, I think,
paranoia
in this
in
game.
combination with the dart to try to complete this retake for SLT.
Smokes, flashes. Boom put up their own as well, though.
Missed the Omen flash again.
It's just allowing them to survive on the site. Zero holds the
That wasn't
angle.
that great.
Jasuna, who's already been marked up to the top of heaven, drop
Yeah,
it
these
to
last
hell.
3 rounds are more
Far
like
too easy
the
for
back
Boom
and forth
to
game I
defend
thought
that
this would be.
retake. You saw it was all
Winnable?
utility, all bark, no bite. Dart was dealt with, paranoia.
Is this
dodged
over?
relatively
No, it is
easily.
definitely not over. That's
As you
not
see
how
in the
best of
replay
5s
here.
work, actually.
A little bit of a misstep from Klaus, punished in kind. Look how easy it is for Boom to trade down these players coming back in for the retake. Nice dismantling of that attempt from SLT, and that's 3 in a row for Boom. It's a long road back into
Yeah, this is the
game,
best
but
of
they're
5.
making
Well, it
work
is
now.
to ascend. This game.
SLT, it's up to them to respond.
So yeah, our first 3 maps I hit. I
Oh,
didn't
bang
see
up
what the
from
other maps
Zexy.
were afterwards.
Nice
but-
opening pick, goes
Oh my.
back for more. Wanting to take over this round.
And he's just not going to continue to stop. Nats, knowing
Okay.
it will spray through the smokes, manages to catch him with an unsuspecting bullet.
Also,
Angle from Cinder, though.
I don't think we
That's
spoke
extra
since
information. Boom.
uh,
Are they
Chronicle's
aware?
not going to Fnatic,
Walking
it seems.
Garage. That's being kept in check by
Yeah,
LP.
is that
Got
just
the
based on
position over
Kojo's
there on
X
C-Long
that he
from Cinder
posted?
As well. Boom don't know it.
Wow,
They
there was
are
some
pinned
reports,
in
I think,
on
this
all
morning.
sides right
Or-
now.
Oh, was there like a
yesterday.
proper report
At
about it
least
too?
get the spike down fast enough. They've got the fast lane with Whitecat going down now. Alert.
And
Will that be
NRG.
enough? just completely
God,
surrounded
just
the
sitting there
pushes
laughing
them
at
to
us.
his backside where Nats
Yeah.
We speculate baselessly about who's about to sign.
It's Berserks as well. Unfortunately,
Luckily,
hitting the
though,
deck.
we said that the best option
9-3
for
at
them
this
was the
first
person they
half for
signed. So
SLT.
clearly, we know what we're
Signs
doing.
Yeah.
of life from Boom.
Yeah.
3 in a row.
I don't think that one was particularly difficult to figure out, though, was it? In terms of like, that one just made sense. Sometimes roster moves don't make sense from the outside. That one makes the most sense.
It's
of
still
all
an import
time.
player, though. I think anytime you're talking about import players, you're always a bit like, well, would they move? You know.
I guess. But it's like, oh, we lost a Smokes player. Let's see if we can sign the best Smokes player of this year.
Good to have you here, Lami. So first of all, how does it feel to be a part of Ascensions, doing co-streaming as well, and being a part of this?
Lami Snacks, old player that used to play quite a lot.
And a sand free kind of front from a hand five highs.
Lami or Brian?
My name is Brian.
How old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
คนไทยเหอะ
ครับว่าเหมือนกันฮะ
คนไทยเหอะ
กำลังรอให้ดึงกลับอยู่ครับเมื่อกี้
ไปซะยาวเลยรู้สึกยังไงครับผมที่ได้มาเป็นส่วนหนึ่งของ Ascension ครับ
Mako clears Kiko.
ค่อนข้างที่จะสนุกนะฮะรู้สึกเป็นเกียรติมากที่ได้มา
Perhaps.
ที่งานด้วย
Why didn't Dominic Calvert-Lewin score late yesterday, by the way? What are Leeds doing? What are West Ham doing? Going down is what they're doing.
Seeing all the fans, especially being able to co-stream ringside, watching Ascensions as well. And I would love to know, actually, which team are you rooting for? I mean, just now you just mentioned that his name.
Because he's ass? Well, he can sit on my bench now for most weeks.
But yeah, so เชียร์ทีมไหนครับ
ก็คงเป็นเกาหลีเลยฮะ SLT เนาะ
Oh, dude, I completely missed the joke there. I didn't understand what was going on.
So yeah, he's rooting for Songnam, SLT.
Isn't that just the story of your life?
Well, I was like, dude, we've started an interview. He's asking a question to Lami Stacks, and Lami Stacks has just said, no, my name is Brian. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Okay, so now it's a 3v1. You would have to 1v6
20?
this round.
22 HP.
You would oh
Back
my God.
into the
Why is no
second
one looking in
half
this
where
direction?
SLT
Why is
have
nobody
managed to
looking
find
at
a
all?
round back
Why
against
is no one
Boom.
looking at all?
No.
Capped off the half quite nicely there.
That's how he won.
Performance from LP.
I'm
I think he's
disappointed,
taken a couple
honestly.
of
I thought it would be
little
more
leaks of
special than
inspiration
that.
From Francis in that previous series. Also putting on a clinic on the Yoru here. SLT now moving over to the attacking side. Off angle.
Why are they so
Shiro with
clueless?
the gate crash active.
This one opening pick is all you're looking for. Low HP, and he's trying to hold on to the position. SLT's going to take full advantage of that, pushing through to known spots, and now Whitecat trying to take matters back in his own hands.
Yeah, unfortunately, this one's
LP is
GG.
on
But
a heater.
Boom have given me a
Too
little bit of
shaky
hope
there.
for...
Shiro
What's
had
the
his
replay? No.
opportunity,
Coming
but
up.
all it takes is 1 or 2 seconds of whiff, and the round is over. NC Slasher in an unwinnable 1-on-4, and LP is looking for another ult orb, just another notch in his belt, denied by NC Slasher for now. But surely, SLT don't throw this one.
Surely they don't throw a 4v1.
Surely.
It's all down to positions now.
Getting overconfident in a 9-3-4v1.
No.
One bolt's coming
surely.
back online soon enough, and the one-way on top of the spike.
Still gonna peek it. Oh, there it
Slasher
is.
with a slight tap, but it's the angle for
Yeah.
Garage. Zuna, the Clutchmeister for SLT.
Double digits here. Looking like this pick of Haven was the correct bid here to open up the auction. 10 and 3 overall. Boom once again back on the eco. Definitely not bringing the kind of fire that they need to be bringing to earn their spot
Okay,
back in
this
the
should be
season.
GG for map 1.
Not gonna lie, Pilly, this is quite
Kextos, thanks for the 3 months.
Already hear a lot of Korean celebration in VCT Pacific on the regular. And I'm hearing a lot here in Bangkok, which means we might be hearing even more next year.
5
Continues
teams.
like this.
It's possible. LP just a lot of noise, alone into C. Kind of donates a weapon over to Boom, but the sight hit. It's already onto A.
I mean, you got to thank Whitecat at this point. You can't just let the Yoru walk solo up C long into everyone and not punish him for doing so. As you mentioned, though, unfortunately, have forfeited control of this A site, and the retake's going to be difficult.
Yeah, smokes up. Sexy's playing around it. Looking to commit some crime on the edges, but His whole squad just straight up executing
clean
every
enough.
single player that tries to make it past
You know,
lane.
yesterday I was doing some
Opens
stats
up for
for
SLT.
pistol rounds. I'm
LP
gonna make a couple
donating his
videos
life
about
in the
pistol
previous to
rounds
make sure that he has
in
exactly
general, but
this.
some of the numbers
Dimensional
are
drift into
quite
the bonus.
interesting. I'll let you
And a
guys
judge
guess
picked up already for
what
him.
percentage. If you win both pistols
Confidence for SLT. Strolling their way leisurely.
and both
Straight up
second
C-long,
rounds,
straight down sewer. Not
how
a
often do you
care,
think
not a
teams
bother
won?
in
What
the world.
percentage of maps did they win when you won both
Literally is
pistols
right for a
and both
team
second
that
rounds?
has a year's worth of experience. So many of them being young upstarts. You've never heard of Zexy, Klaus, maybe even LP or Suna before, but here they are, and they're looking comfortable onto the stage, in with Dimensional Drift, into a site. Boom. Trying to hold off into it.
So, you know, this
but
is
the
interesting
Joseph
to me,
comes
'cause
out
a lot of
swinging
you are,
again.
I guess,
Zero.
in
He makes his best
Oh,
attempt,
it's
but
so over,
Cinder
bro.
just swats it
Mid-60s or
down.
whatever.
Fucking over.
Berserk.
So you're going like,
That's
What have you
I'd
got?
say if we averaged
That's
out,
a
it's
full
around like
A-hit into
67.
3 defenders.
Able to
Two-thirds
swing
kinda-
around
kinda
with
deal.
his sword.
Goodbye.
Are you
It's
gonna
actually
turn your way, chop off your
Quite a bit
arm,
higher. It's actually
and live to fight
79%.
another day?
So it's actually more like 4 out of
Another
5.
bonus one. I mean, the game's
you
over
win
at that point.
both pistols
you
and
lose
both
two
second.
bonuses in this game and both pistols. It's not a winnable game of Valorant.
4 out of
Gonna
5
be
games.
That point to start off this Ascension series.
You win. Just if you win both pistols and both second rounds.
Oh,
For SLT. I mean, this upper bracket is about showing your dominance, showing why you will be the #1 team.
Which I
coming
think
through
it does
from
maybe
Ascension
lead to a
Pacific.
question, and this is pretty
of
much what
the
the video
two.
is going to be about. It doesn't feel like that
Potentially
watching
showing
it though,
some
no?
of these players
Well, yeah,
who
it
wait
doesn't,
to
does
play
it?
you
But
up there in the big
this is the
leagues.
thing
Why you
that I'm
wanna
going
be
to
a
talk
team
about. That
could be a
is
little
that
scary
too
for them to
high?
be taking on rather than
Is
just
that not
one
too
they
high
can
that
take
like,
for
oh,
granted?
you win these 2 rounds and then convert like, you know, the 2 eco rounds that are very easy to convert most of the time. Like, as long as you do that, you win 4 out of 5 games.
bonus round and everything picked up.
Should we nerf
coated.
pistol rounds?
Definitely feeling the
Yeah,
same.
newsflash,
Pretty
4
much.
added
I'd
rounds
wanna
makes it
walk
more
out
like
of
to
the
win a
coaching
game.
booth
Yeah,
right
you're
now, to be
absolutely right.
honest.
Like, but that's the point, right? Is that too strong? Is the fact that the second round is too is the second round too easy?
Trying to hold down the angles, go for aim duels. Only one is successful.
How do we do it?
SLT
Well,
now
I mean, this is what I'll talk about.
taking
Obviously, you
space.
can change how the
Trying to
economy
find
works.
White Cat,
You
that
could
is so
stagger the
angled.
economy more,
Relay bolt to hold off and delay as
so
well. SLT now
that maybe
trying to
for
piece together
round
around
1,
3
you
remaining.
don't get
Pure
3,000
mechanics on
credits for
display
winning,
from White Cat. It's
right?
exactly
Maybe you
why
get
you
less
picked up this young Filipino talent
for winning the pistol
into a
round,
team full of Indonesians.
so that their second round is
He's
worse.
that good when he's feeling it.
In theory, you
Those
could
moments few
extend the
and far
game,
between
right? You
today.
could make it best of,
Going to need
you know,
more of it if you're
instead of
playing
first to
towards
13, you could make it best of, you know, first to 16.
walking their way
Obviously, that
through
would
up
make
A-long.
pistol rounds less important because
Slash
it's
has
just
been
more rounds.
dependable, been reliable, and he's got help on this A side as well.
slowly calling it over. It's a Guardian though. The shots are gonna have to be immaculate. Suna instead. A slight
But I doubt they
exchange.
would do that. I think more
Has
likely
Klaus
they would just
sneak
have to
up through as well,
change
but
like
outnumbered by
the
the trips.
how
White
much
Cat makes
money
a
you
go.
got from
And it's just Suna
winning the
left.
pistol, or change the first loss bonus as well
Down
potentially and
spike
make it
in
more to
hand,
make
3
forcing a
stacked
bit
up against
better,
him.
or just give you more of a chance on
No
the second
shot.
round or third round
No
in general.
way, White Cat. Just confirming.
How often
that
a
he's
second
still
round's
around
lost?
the spot. Has
Second rounds are
rotated.
lost roughly about 9 to
Slight
10% of the
swings,
time.
slight steps.
It varies.
Suna still
So
looking
from
for
when
a
I've
fight.
done
He's not gonna
the
make this easy for
stats
Boom.
and looked at it,
Full on with the swing, but
in
Shiro
different
will
time
finally
periods, it
secure the
tends to
kill, and
fluctuate
Boom.
between around 8 to
Got
10%.
8 more.
Good discipline, 1 for 1 to start things
Is
off.
how often a second
On
round is
front
lost.
B here.
So
They lost
not
now,
very
so I
often.
was a little bit worried for a moment that they didn't have any access to smokes going forward in that round, especially given that SLT were angling for a B finish. You can't keep them stuck in that choke point on top B. But White Cat really settles things down. A key kill, stopping that player, making their way, advancing into A-Link.
Oh, toolbox with 10 gifted. What, you an SLT fan now as well?
Once again, LP with the judge in.
No, I didn't catch Choba casting a Cookie Run championship.
Key kill from the previous round, maybe a key player for
What
Boom
the
as
fuck is
well.
Cookie Run?
SLT just negating all of that though.
That's what
Straight
toolbox.
down into B. The shortest path to a spike plant. Hunter's Fury
your
gets
random
ripped
10
as
gifted.
well from Boom to try to slow them down. And see
2
Slasher
kills?
in with the double. Slight recovery from SLT though with LP onto this dastardly angle with the judge.
He's waiting for his opportunity.
Who's the best pistol team of the year? Honestly, I
SLT
don't
waiting
know.
for
But
aggression in other parts of the map. Here's the walk into Garage, but he's got too many targets to deal with. Perfection from Boom, catching him into transition there.
yes,
This may be the
79%.
round
Both
that they
Toolbox
needed.
wants to sign
They
TMV.
settled
Well,
the
now
score.
as an independent, lonely
5
creator,
rifles
yeah.
surviving.
Help
They
me.
can close this out cleanly and make a
Help
little
me
bit
not
of a statement.
starve.
It's full on crossfires at this point. I tell you what though, Pilly.
But yeah, I definitely think there's a conversation to be had.
For Boom to rip. Now they don't have much else unless Whitecat
I strike when
perhaps
you
gets
least
one of these
expect
kills
it.
in for the
True,
overdrive.
I wasn't expecting a random 10 gifted to come in. A 12-4 on SLT Boom.
There's no way he should be getting away with that. Berserks is caught sleeping on the cam. That's at least one pick back into this round. But I don't think SLT is seriously considering this one, especially... Oh,
Boom would be dumb not to give you an offer. Wait, I mean
He's
Wolves.
the
They
best
lose this
player at
round.
this tournament, guys.
And just like
Oh,
that,
if
the
they
round got
lose
swept away.
this
Sure,
round,
surely we don't lose a
it's
2v5.
gonna boom
Usually
'em.
making use of the cage
There's
as
no
well.
way.
Surely they haven't
Oh,
lost the
no
2v5 to lose the
Oh,
map.
there's no
What's
way.
left there,
Not just a
Sam?
2v5, a 2v5 where Shiro had Zexy, like the barrel of his gun at the back of Zexy's head, ready to execute him in grass. And he misses. Okay, I was just telling my stream that Boomer actually playing Valorant again, and this, like, the match is not going to be as
Brought Toolbox with
one-sided,
another gifted
but
as well.
that is going to do some
one gifted.
psychological damage.
Thank you.
That's actually
Brought
an
Toolbox.
expanding force to the fucking brain.
It might be SLT. The Korean Scrim Mafia refuses to die.
That's the spike! The overheat moment!
And Ball Toolbox with a gift sub to Kem Chandra. I don't know what Kem Chandra did. Maybe just begged or something. Let's see Cookie Run. Let's see Chobra cast Cookie Run, shall we?
Now, when are we seeing Big TMV out in the
Savage trying to
VGC?
get a lead there, but honestly,
I
it doesn't
mean,
matter
right
what
now,
strategy
I'm
you
looking
put
at
them in,
Will
you just have
Chobra
to make sure you're in good form. I really think
casting
biggest thing that
the
a lot of these players are
Cookie
going
Run
through
Oven
is being
Break
able to
World
focus
Championship
on their game when
2025
you're
in a
on
suit.
stage, and that's where experience is going to become a
Seen this?
Gives a link.
You know, last year
Gives
he
a link.
fell at the quarterfinals. Oh, we got
This
we
is
got
what
a
he
runner
avoided
training-
watching Nongshim
training
dominate
to
for.
go forward.
Yeah, I mean,
Were they playing and they just hide their phone?
Yeah,
like,
they just-
you are not casting my gameplay.
Didn't want to be outed.
Where is it?
Didn't want to be
they're not
outed
in the
on
game
stream.
right now, but
Oh my goodness.
Cookie
So
Run
this is
Oven
great.
Break World Championship.
Oh, this guy just had
What
three
is
collisions
Cookie
in
Break?
15 seconds.
Imagine,
What on earth?
imagine
Oh, look
if
at this. We got another one.
Okay, we're going through it. Imagine if you collide
Wow.
right as the camera
I'm looking at the
catches you.
gameplay.
All
Holy
right, we got
shit.
the speed boost now coming. Oh, that's a lot of jellies.
Oh, they just realized. They just
No,
realized.
No.
He's like, no, not
I
my
just missed a
gameplay.
lot of jellies. Guys, do not look at this.
how the mighty have
It's
fallen.
like, wait. Wait, this is my opportunity. Actually, Chobra, I could showcase.
What's the
exactly
weirdest
what
game you've ever
He's
cast?
like, nah.
Well, it doesn't hold a candle to this.
DF2.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you ever cast any like weird games?
not really,
Like
not
Warhammer?
really.
No. Has Bren?
Nah. Probably. He's definitely casted more different stuff than I have. Mimi casted $1 million Roblox tournament.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
remember
crazy
it.
one.
That is a funny tournament to cast. Yeah. She's also the biggest Splitgate fan. Fletcher, you can get 1,000 crystals right away.
Yeah, maybe I should. And maybe, you know what? Maybe I should.
What is the point of this game? It's just some shitty mobile game that they've turned into a world championship. I've never even heard of this game. have you?
Well, I've never heard of the game, no. I mean, you're collecting... It's a side-scroller where you're collecting stuff, but I guess it's like efficiency of collecting items. That's a strange game to have as a competitive title. I didn't know it had an esports, but I've heard of Cookie Run. I've never heard of it. I mean, I don't play mobile games really though, so.
How do you tell who's winning? Oh, here we go. I'm excited to watch my first ever game of Cookie Run. Oven break.
And what a way to kick things off.
Oh, they got it. They got EMEA. Take note. Look at that
I
trophy.
mean, honestly, again, first or second place in your regional preliminaries. Sure, it showcases how you did at the arena, but it really comes down to how you perform today. And we're starting off with the two global players here in Group B. We've got Sick Duck
How many people
going
are
up
watching this?
against Chuang Tim. And Sick Duck, after he won the
196
preliminaries, we saw
people.
that in the video. He said, well, I'm coming for first place. I'm coming for the $10,000. He's ready to take all the prizes here at the World Championship.
I mean, that interview happened after he qualified through the preliminaries, and I'm sure they're asking him, you know, are you satisfied with getting into the round of A? And his answer
Am I allowed to watch this?
No. He is here for glory. He is
Probably
here to be
not.
a champion, and there has been a lot of time between those.
Probably not, but we're going to.
And now to prepare and to.
Well, they seem to be getting into it. I need to get that new what was the? I need to get the new Oricario build.
This is how probably CS players feel when they see Valorant.
Do you not have the? Does you not have the fucking code? Am I gonna have to make the team myself? Global today? I could play global at some point. But they're having they're having fucking tech issues.
What, in the Cookie Run game?
Yeah.
I got the 500 gift sub badge TMV thumbs.
I just want to see one game. Fucking hell. It's Sick Duck versus Chuang Tim. Do you want to know the messages to opponents? How do you want to finish the day? Utter defeat and tears? Or, you're my biggest rival. Let's do our best. That's what they said to each other.
Utter defeat and tears is really funny. Yeah, me every time I play Pokemon. Utter defeat and tears.
I just like the difference between them. Let's do our best. You want to cry when you lose?
Cool.
Thank you, Board Toolbox, for funding me in my unemployed era.
Tested map during the preliminaries. A lot of folks are not fans of destruction points, but honestly,
How is
for me,
map
as a
expertise
viewer,
measured? I have no
It's great.
fucking
There's so much
clue.
going on too, right? And it really keeps you on your toes because the
What's the
swings
meta
of
comp for
points
this
can go
game?
so
Not a
wide
clue either.
depending on where you're
Is this
using
the
your skills,
TMV
who's getting
unemployed
what
arc?
destruction
Yeah, I think it
points.
is, yeah.
So let's see, first of all, if there is a different loadout here. Of course, usually no changes in the match candy here. Always going
This
to be the
is
10,000
Valorant.
Ah, look at this. They've gone for the
If-
same loadout to classic on this map.
Give me 5 big boom for Boomy Sports.
Yeah,
Boom,
it
boom,
seems
boom,
like the
boom,
player
boom.
pool is kind of split here on Boiling Stock Village.
Only
You
one
haven't
slight
seen a lot
difference
of
in the
yellow
comp.
there
Cypher
today
for
with
Killjoy
the
type
second,
shit.
the second cookie. So
This
they'll
map's
get
a
extra
sin.
destruction points, but in this case, both of our players, Sikduk and Chuang Tim, favoring the yellow bear jellies here in the latter part of map.
Pana, thanks for the 22 month.
Really comes down. We'll also have
Give me
to
5
keep
big
an eye on
boom
it,
for
like
Boom
we saw
Esports.
Kim Ganu does
Well, they're
want to
losing,
save
but I
the
can.
extra skill
Boom,
usage.
boom, boom,
Pretty much
boom,
over the lava. Have to wait
boom.
and see. Of course, you start off with the Yuwa cookie. Again, reminder, these are best of ones. The maps are pre-drawn, but they are randomly drawn. The players know what they'll have to play, but not everyone gets to play the same map. So you really want to get the early wins. And Sikduk versus Chuang Tim. Sikduk, of course, beating him in the regional preliminaries to take the
You're
first seed.
weak.
But Chuang Tim looking for redemption, looking for revenge. This is the opening match of Group B here at the 2025 Cookie Run Oven Break World Championship.
Come on, get me in.
Boiling Stock
Here we go.
Village is loading up. Sikduk on top. Chuang
Let's go,
Tim on
Sikduk.
bottom as we kick off the second half of the day today. Here in the round of 8, Group B, who is going to be emerging victorious
They're running?
in the opening match?
Yeah, of course, we warned about some of the collisions that we saw during the preliminaries earlier here in the opening section. Hopefully, we're not seeing too much of that. Chuang Tim did get an extra object destroyed, I believe, in that very opening run, so a slight lead right now.
Yeah, nice lead there for Chuang Tim. A lot of these matches here at Boiling Stock Village, I feel like from the very beginning of the preliminaries, the gaps were pretty big in terms of who wins and who loses. But as we moved on and as the skill got tougher, it's been so close.
What the fuck am I
700,000
watching?
points right now as Chuang Tim's got to be feeling really good.
Yeah, both teams slightly different builds as well so far on exactly when they're activating their skill, but also therefore how they're positioning themselves. So Chuang Tim taking a slightly different route so far, but that does secure him the lead here in the early section.
Yeah, double jump coming in from Sikduk. We get those extra destruction points. I'm liking the build right now from Sikduk, but it seems like Chuang Tim is just going tit for tat. It's been a very
I wish I could tell you what was going on.
So point lead, a little bit of a shake of the head there. Chuang Tim is that 800.
Have any of you actually played this game?
Perhaps not executing that quite as well as he wanted.
Yeah, missing a couple of the giant bear jellies as well, but so far you still have the lead. That's what you want to focus on as we go through another part of the activation through the run here on the
Someone
Tiger.
must have, surely.
Ooh, two more
wow.
giant bear jellies get missed there by Chuang Tim. That starts to add up. These
Yes.
columns, it's hard to get every single one, and this can be a real difference maker.
Yeah, so far still keeping up, still missing another one as well. So an extra one lost, another extra one lost compared to Sikduk, and that eventually closes the gap all the way down to 2,000 points. So
Sikduk is
Chuang Tim
winning.
might have been ahead on the destruction, but he's losing out on a lot of the given points through the jellies.
Yeah, Sikduk just a little bit better there with the giant yellow bear jellies, and now we have basically a fresh new game. It is hardly any difference at all in score. 68 points right now as we head into the second stage.
How do we tell the
That's crazy.
difference?
I've never seen that kind of gap in any of our races, like in any section. Surely it changes, but 68 points? That's insane!
Yeah, we're nearly single digits, Jobra. It's
Oh my
absolutely.
Oh, I see it on the
wild.
right.
And both players right now, they are perfect here at the second stage.
He's
so
winning by
I wonder if
68.
we're gonna go back down to 68 points. It seems like Sikduk might be a little bit ahead for a moment, but it is still so close.
Yeah, now of course as we go through here on the Tiger as well, the points will continue to fluctuate. Both of them just maximizing their usage, the double jump, both of them landing onto that giant bear jelly, so getting the distance that they want.
We've got about a 14,000 point lead there a moment ago for Chuang Tim, so it is still neck and neck, and these skill activations coming in, they're very difficult to get every single one of these meteors coming through.
Yeah, we're seeing Chuang Tim try to maximize it as much as possible, still keeps the lead for just a little bit. We'll see if he's able to secure it all the way to the end, though. Both of them now down to 1, charging back up to 2 uses here of the slam.
I think Chuang Tim was just a little bit better there on those meteors. Might have gotten maybe 300,000 or 400,000 more destruction points, and now the extra skill activations coming in. Sikduk, it seems like he is able to close that gap, but is it going to be enough, actually?
Yeah, Sikduk had some nice uses there in that second wave of uses on the Orange Cookie Slam, but is it going to be enough? Like you said, you're still on the same number of charges. You're not saving an extra one for the latter part with the NPCs, so we'll see if he's able to find a way to catch up as we see a 1,000,000-point lead, 700,000 here for Chuang Tim.
Yeah, it's starting to get quite stable, but there is still a lot of map left to be played. Double jumps now coming in.
There's a lot of map left to be played? How long does this last?
We do see Sikduk still collecting more
Shit, they're about
jellies,
to stop.
I believe, overall. That's how he's trying to keep up.
So much work to do.
Map's died.
Right now, though, just
Yeah.
we've seen the stage before.
I didn't get to the end of the cookie, bro.
Bypass it with light
Ah, that's
speed.
tragic. You didn't watch a
Everyone
full
else
map
from
of Cookie
Boom
No.
went to
Oven
site,
Break?
Trying to hold them off, but first Dinks coming through from Zero. Zexy able to slam it down.
Double Sage.
Ah, this pistol
Interesting.
started
The
in the same
Ascension
fashion.
teams
Boom
are in
continuing
love
to
with
look like they're
Sage.
down and out. NC Slasher.
I mean,
has
these
to
teams are
disrupt a
playing
huge
solo
crossfire
Senti
to
Sage,
break
which
his
is
way
weird.
out of the mid link.
He tries to make a go at it,
I'm
but
sure they think
straight
you're
up
weird.
Stopped in the middle of his sidestep. Berserk's
I'm
now.
sure they do. Many people
A slight
do.
exchange, but with Whitecat locked
Winnable.
up by this
Come on,
wall,
Whitecat.
both sides are so staggered. It's tough. He's gonna try to slide on through
Whoa.
with quick
What in the
movement, but
fuck?
it's not enough.
What a
Cloud
bizarre
classics.
pathing for the slide.
Berserk spamming all the way into sight.
If he gets random spam onto Cinder, it could still
Getting
be
the
winnable.
tick down to the halfway mark now. Berserk's
Time.
still blocked up
yeah,
by
I
the
don't
smoke.
think there's any
Still
time.
needing to set foot, but it's not an answer. LP says hook right. Good night.
That's 3 from 3 pistols in this qualification match for SLT. Won both bonuses on Haven to add insult to injury. And unfortunately, it's continuing to be the same story for Boom thus far.
We have another best of
SLT
5,
always
EMEA.
front-running.
There's another one after
Full
that as well.
confidence,
America's
full
is also a best of
momentum.
5. They're all best of 5s today.
The back of the Stingers and light armor, it's something that
So
they've
yeah,
had to do a lot
we
this tournament thus far.
will watch all of them, I think. Oh, like if the America's one does go like super late, I might end the stream before it ends because I want to be up for you know, the Pacific
Boom had
last
a
game
decent
tomorrow.
Stack, but it's completely dismantled. Billy in with the Stingers into sight.
Not the
Very
best Sage
clean
wall in
for
the world.
SLT want to leverage these Stingers going into the bonus round. Something they have to be aware of.
That's a
The
fucking
pace
sideshow
that
Sage
SLT
wall right
will be
there.
Showing already a cheeky little Sage wall there.
Yeah.
Got to be ready for Klaus to be.
It's
on the off
deliberately
angle.
bad, actually, that allows
They
them
could
to
have
fight forwards.
consider later on, but Boom really only looking for exits. Going to try to take a gun or two away. Not that that will trouble SLT. You can see.
Now,
the approach that
yesterday
they
I
have
was going through
economically in this
pistol
game.
stats,
1.5K
and I asked
on
my
most
chat
of these
this,
players. They're
and I'm
not
gonna
really
make a video
caring if
about
they
it,
lose
but
the Stingers here. These are
what
just
do you
tools to
think, if you
be
win
able
both
to
pistols
run
and
through the
both second
motions,
rounds,
win this
what
anti-eco, and then
chance
have
of
a
winning the
really
map do you have?
up-tempo, quick bonus round that can potentially
both-
catch the players with guns
Sorry,
off
both
guard.
pistol rounds and both second rounds.
Yeah.
How are you calculating the percentage of
Exactly
winning?
that.
Did you
You're
win
just
or
saying-
did you lose?
Round after
Okay,
round.
well, so
Boom.
So one team wins both pistols and both second rounds. How often, when that happened in 2025 VCT Tier 1, did they then win the map?
well, I would imagine almost every time.
So you think if you win both pistols and both second rounds, you win every time?
No, but I think when your sample bias is we're taking teams that won both pistols both times, you're basically gathering a lot of data of teams that were really good playing against teams that were really shit.
To keep positive when things are going poorly.
What?
So okay, so when you do analysis of pistol rounds,
Yeah.
you need to do analysis of second half pistol rounds only. Because if you do them of both, then you're biasing your sample to being a lot of good team plays against shit team, so they were just winning more rounds anyway. You see what I mean? Like in order to have any level of causation, you've got to set the score at like 6-6 and then see when you win second round pistol at 6-6 how much impact does the pistol have.
But why does that matter?
Because
That's what we
okay,
wanna see
imagine
from
all right,
Boom.
imagine
Pressure over towards the
you've
A side of
got
the map. Door
a
gets
game
shut
between
by
G2
Hero.
and Furia, right?
Yeah.
Do you think the chances of G2 winning both pistols against Furia are really high because they're much better as a team? But that doesn't mean that the pistol rounds had
Is
anything
that
to do
true?
with it. Yes, that is
Is that true?
absolutely
Who
true.
won champs?
Okay, let me pick one counterexample. In general, that is definitely true.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, and again, I don't have the actual numbers for this, but anecdotally, a lot of the team won both pistols but lost in the early parts of Americas. A lot of them was G2 winning the map despite losing both pistols. I would say by far in the first half of the year, by far G2, and again, this is just anecdotally, but I did notice it because it was noticeable, that they won a lot of maps despite losing both pistols early on in the season.
They also had one of the highest pistol round win rates by the end of the season.
Well, yeah. So second half, it didn't. Yeah, second half, as I said, I didn't notice it. But first half, there was a lot of maps that they won despite losing both pistols. I don't think that's fully true. You're saying that a good team equals a good pistol team, but I don't think that's true.
It is generally true.
I'm not sure that is true though. I'm not sure that is true because I don't think MIBR were one of the best teams in the world, but they won a fuck ton of pistols.
I think if you plotted the correlation between pistol round win rate and round win rate on a graph, you'd have a positive correlation.
That was the key kill that they needed.
And especially if you make your sample size massive. You would 100% have a correlation.
Yeah, but then but this is the thing. Then your sample, if you think about that sample would be bad as well. Because by winning the pistol round, you give yourself an advantage to win future rounds.
Only temporarily. You don't have an advantage to win. You don't have an advantage to win like from round 5 on because of what you did on the pistol.
It was a sliver of a
Maybe you do based on
LP
like
abuses
picking
there
up some kind of snowball early on, but
yeah,
but
exactly.
that's my point. They're all interlinked, so you can't do.
Some pushback though from Boom. Despite conceding
People have done this before, like a couple of years ago. And the best way of studying pistol rounds is to say the score is 6-6 at the half. When one team wins the pistol, so it goes to 6-8. How does that correlate to their success moving forwards?
But why wouldn't that? But what? But the problem that you have with running it from the 0-0 is the same as 6-6. Why wouldn't the better team just win the second pistol round as well?
Because you've already
why wouldn't G2 beat the Furia in the?
Because you're not gonna get G2 Furia games at 6-6.
Yeah, you might if Furia win the first pistol.
Have you ever done stats work?
Yes!
Are you really arguing, like, based on...
If Furia win the first pistol, why can it not be 6-6 at the half?
How often are they 6-6 at the half? They're a lot less often 6-6 at the half compared to even teams.
But this, I think that you're just like you're trying to measure something that's impossible to measure, which is how good is a team, especially when teams are different levels of good on different maps. Like, remember Furia on Lotus? Imagine I did this for Lotus. Remember Furia in the early season were just fucking winning on Lotus for no fucking reason and they couldn't win a fucking round on any other map? How would I measure that? How could you possibly measure... Oh, Furia, well, on Lotus they're clearly a 7 out of 10, but on every other map they're clearly a 1 out of 10.
By just getting a large sample size.
But there's not going to be a large sample size of exactly 6-6 games, is there?
There is, because they did it for like fucking every match across the whole of the year in Tier 1. Or maybe it was even in Tier 2 as well. They had a...
The Nightfall's gone down as well.
I'm talking to a brick wall here.
On that B site.
I just think that either way there's going to be problems.
Yes, no, you're absolutely right. Of course there are. But you try to control as many variables as you can. And that's a really important one.
But again, I feel like this team, like, I feel like the gap of this team is good, therefore they will win a lot more pistols. Isn't that? Maybe I'll have to do this now as well to prove this point, and I'm sure I will. The good teams don't win pistols exceedingly more than bad teams.
Well, what is exceedingly? No,
I agree that they probably win it a bit more, but not a lot more.
Hold on. That's not my point. That would not prove shit, because good teams don't win rounds exceedingly more than bad teams. The difference is normally like 5 percentage points max, but that will lead you to match wins.
Unfortunately, caught mid-reload. Whitecat coming back in, but Zero, once again, not able to stand tall. He's been caught up by his knees in the 10 seconds for the spike to go
What is your
down.
chat saying about this?
He's the man with
They're
the
saying,
mission.
please, can we watch the game?
And he's coming in
Fuck
to stick
them,
it all
man.
the way through. Unfortunately, Reef will go off. He does get the one, but maybe not the other. Just enough of a scare to send Berserks running the round.
Kron joined
one
Vitality,
with time
says the
saved
chat.
by the bell.
That's something they'll want to talk about.
Was on a suicide mission there, just to secure the round for Boom. Another clutch play from him, maybe not in fancy fashion, but it still gets the job done.
Kron on Vitality.
3 up for Boom.
Well,
but again, you have to look
pretty
at
big news.
how much that took from them. 2 ultimates and 4 guns. just to be able to dismiss the half-buy from SLT, who now reinvest with 2 ults of their own to work with. Op out now for White Cat. Good pace straight away from Zexy. Fully blind is Nats under a lot of pressure.
Tries to TP away and is able to get it mid-stun. Cosmetic stuns as ever, but now onto White Cat. Able to land 1 shot, Shiro. Stepping all the way through, maybe trying to set up a slight crossfire.
Ooh.
Goes for the res, and he just draws so much aggro off of it. Into full sprays, he does find 1, but Snakebite bites onto Nats as well. And down goes Shiro. It's NC Slasher and Berserks way too far off the sights.
Yeah, flank from Berserks, NC Slasher. Trying to get in the mix over
Bro,
on
he likes
Elbow.
Durka more than Nats.
Nightfall will confirm his
Maybe.
position, but he's still going to stand and
Bro,
fight.
Frek Yampy
Just
Chronicle.
thrust into the ankle, but no!
Sayonara.
It's not connecting. Way too tough of a shot, and Klaus
Pretty
already
good team.
aware to check the
Didn't even
back.
tell Sideshow the percentage. No, because he went off on this tangent that I still don't... I don't understand what his point was, because he said initially that good teams win more pistols than bad teams, but then he said that, oh, actually, it's only a small amount. So I don't really understand what his point was anyway.
That's usually where he does his best work, but he's been a little bit quiet in this qualification series, unfortunately.
Well, they've changed that
Earlier
coach.
on
They
in
got the
the tournament,
BBL
on the
coach.
stage on this very map, you saw him playing this
What's better,
disruptive
Aspas,
bomb angle
Verno,
and
Zekken, or
multi-fragging
Durka, Yampy,
effortlessly.
Kron?
But in this big pressure match, not able to deliver the multi-frag when it's needed.
Aspas, Zekken is better.
It really makes you question, is that pressure getting to him? Is it getting to Boom right now, getting tagged through the smokes?
Point Sideshow was making is you cannot infer a causal relation between winning pistol rounds and winning the map.
Says hello to White Cat. But,
But obviously, if you win more pistols, you're gonna have a better chance of winning the map.
from him. SLT now Prowler back in towards B
What do you
main.
mean? It's one of the rounds that happens in the game. Surely winning any round gives you a better chance of winning the game because it's literally one of. It's like saying scoring goals in football. You can't make a correlation between scoring a goal in a football match and winning the game. Well, yeah, you can. Because if you don't score, you're not gonna win the game.
And he still makes it accurate. Onto the site now where Cinder is watching.
Yeah, your odds are higher, but there's no. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, but I'm not claiming like we won because of this. That's not my analysis. My analysis is when teams win both pistols and both second rounds, how often do they win the map?
Coming back in though, blow for blow. It's Suna now.
Couple of shots. Berserks losing 30 HP, but
I'm not saying it's. You're saying it's. Oh, well, we don't know whether that is the reason that they won the map. But I'm saying I'm just I'm not even asking that question. Take a step back from that. It's not the reason why. I'm just saying that when X happens, it has a Y% chance of winning the map.
Who did try to go for a hero rifle in the last round. Unfortunately, no heroics were found by Boom.
It is, yes. It is like saying Sideshow is basically saying
Hit by Nats.
if you score first in a football match, you have a 70% chance of winning the game.
Honestly, hasn't shown that much
And Sideshow is saying back, yeah, but the best teams score more often.
RRQ Academy from him in Boom
Well, yeah.
thus far.
You need so much more. You need those performances from Boomafold, but right now, SLT just getting to execute their game plans again and again, straight through with
I think he means they won pistols on the map because they're better, rather than they won the map because they won pistols.
Could this be what Boom needs? A slight trade. It's 0.
Yeah, that's true, but then, like, let me put it to you this way.
Berserks has fallen.
If you could flip some, in a lot of those games, right, if you flipped a pistol round,
Nats left a gaping hole in
you
the
can
defense
people
here,
accept that
Guy.
it might change the outcome? That there's a decent chance that it would change the outcome? I feel like logically that's pretty obvious, no? That if you had a game, if you took a lot of games and flipped one pistol round to the other team, that the outcome very well might be different. Now, we'll never know, but
Yeah, he could go looking for them later on.
logically,
SLT do have the money
surely
to be able
that
to continue to go for
makes
these hunts
sense.
if they want. Every round feeling like a struggle right now for Boom. If they win a round, it takes so many guns away from them. It takes
The point
ultimates
that
from
I
them
was
to chase
going to
them
make
be able to
was,
secure
which is the
anything
point
in
that
some of these
we
gun
made
runs,
earlier,
but
that
SLT
when I asked people in the chat earlier to guess what percentage, if you win both pistols and both second rounds, what percentage do you win the map?
Berserks, oh, we
And well,
won.
here's the thing, right? I'll spoil kind of the second part of the video a little bit here for you that are here. But you have a 79% chance. If you win both pistols and both second rounds, you have a 79% chance of winning the map. Okay? This is pretty high.
Go with the park analogy. I mean, we
If
talked about
you
moving
lose
Hungry Wolves, it feels
one
like SLT is
second
taking
round,
over a walk
so
now.
you still win both pistols,
They're taking
right?
a
So you
walk
still
the
win.
park.
You still win both pistols,
Easy this series
and
was.
in one of the in one half, you win the second round as well, and you play a normal half. But in the other half, you lose the second round, right? So you still won both pistols. What percentage do you think where a team has won both pistols but lost one second round?
Pop-up music
What do you think the percent is then?
over there in Ascension Pacific Jakarta. Some of these timeouts, you would hear the Indonesian fans. Couple of
See, now
which
you're gonna go too
present
low.
here.
Second round, did they lose?
On
Either.
giving them an
Either.
opportunity
Think about it, right? They're still winning both pistols. You still have won both pistols.
Who is going to change the narrative for
But yeah,
Boom
it's
today?
59%.
So far, the coaching staff 0 for 2.
Right, so
Post-timeout,
think
being
about
able to
this
stop
gap. This is a
SLT or slow them
20% gap
down. Need to
in
see
terms of
some
win
signs of
percentage
life for Boom now.
based on losing one second round. You didn't lose both, you lost one.
The pressure is on.
And there's a 20% swing in that.
As they go back into the
So
game.
what would Sideshow's point be to this? That, oh, bad team, only bad teams lose second round? Like,
Big pressure in towards A.
only bad teams lose second round? Because you're still winning both pistols, so how does this work?
Over on this B side of the map, he's glass cannoned himself a Guardian. It's an expensive purchase. Quick set play all the way through A. See if Whitecat continues to push the issue over on that A side of the
What's a
map.
bad team? Well, that's what I mean about, like, what Sideshow's saying, that, oh,
Over towards B.
Right, full
you know,
rate of
you can't know
artillery into
what
this
would
fight.
happen, and
Berserk's instantly backs
oh,
off, but
did you
Zero
run into
once again completely disabled.
but a 20-point swing just from losing
The rumble in the
one second
jungle.
round.
And SLT
Not
are
even,
just
not
dancing
losing
around,
both. I mean,
singing
losing
like
both, of
this
course,
beat.
almost never happens anyway.
MC Slasher, a slight answer. But the Viper's Pit invested
In fact, as far as I can remember, it only happened once or twice.
The environment has changed, and now NC Slasher has to rewrite the rules of
What about
engagement,
third
but
rounds?
it's
I didn't
not
look at third
happening.
rounds at all.
Not in this round.
Broke down the wall in Lick there, and there's just a new one erected by SLT.
Maybe I will have
Hero
to take a
had
look
the
at
pole position to find impact there, but hit by the convergent path.
each team's
Takes
individual
full
pistol
advantage.
round win rates.
He knows he's thrown the perfect ultimate to be able to get that B site control, and not a single player could lift a finger against him.
Just losing everyone in the blink of an eye. And there's no time to stop. The next round.
Bad
right
teams
at
do
the
play
rim.
less games, you're right.
LP with operator, Zexy with presence and attention pulled down middle.
They're throwing so much util at him. Even a Prowler and a Siege thrown out there by NC Slasher, just with the mere presence of him. There's no more Fade util left. This is
No,
the
I just
pressure
gathered they are
that
manually. I'm
SLT
sure there is a way
exerting
to
on
do
Boom.
it with an
How are you
API.
gonna
But
make that retake
if everyone
happen
does
later
have,
in the game?
if anyone does have all
of
teams
your
pistol
Fade
win
utility
rates
in a
and
ghost.
map win, I mean, getting the map win rates wouldn't be too hard because you can just go on VLR. But
I can't tell you, Billy. It's all ethereal, and it's just going through and through. Nothing's catching on. In fact, it's Zuna who manages to hot down onto a single player, Berserks, down in the grave.
SLT with a minute to work with. Going to turn their attention back towards the middle of the map. They know that
I have
Boom's
heard
been
the Cron
pushing
news,
down in the mid round, pushing that A main area. Trying to find space on the map whenever SLT exerts some degree of pressure. LP
what's the odds of you winning a map if you win the first 4 rounds?
Nats gonna try to pick
I
one up
don't
across,
know.
can't quite calibrate
I
the
didn't
shot.
check for that. But the thing is, like,
Tries to TP away as well, but
you say if it's the same, it's okay. But is it okay? Because if I say you win both pistols and both seconds, you win 80% of the time.
You've fallen so many times before. Surely now you stand up. Just one.
I'm saying that is
Not
that
too
making too
bad,
big
but
of a difference?
The rest of SLT still holding off the back lines. NC Slasher now on for the
Because you're right, I
1-2.
could take a look at,
Present
like,
there.
if you
You
win
might see
round
Zexy
5,
trying
what
to
are the
take an
chances that you
opening
win the map?
duel here early
But I bet it
on
wouldn't
to
be
enable that
80%.
res to come into play, or they might just save it for the last. It has to be NC Slasher to come up with a 4K and save Boom again. Shiro was up to bat inside of the link, and yet
think
again
SLT
put a
might win.
multi-frag for Boom.
Hold on. If
You think he can
Slasher
win
wins
this?
the 1v2,
And now with
no,
the
I don't
toss
think he can
all
win
that
this, but I
utility
think this
early
is
in
the last
round,
chance.
Slashers left with just the hunt. It just came back.
Because they can just, yeah, have
Holding
Zexy
all the way
push
to the
out,
back
take the
line.
aggro angle, and if he dies, they just res it.
SLT once
Zexy's been
again.
frying
Spot a
here as
pixel
well.
of Zexy.
Do you
and
think
it's
the
all
Vitality
over
will be
in
better
the
than
blink of
Fnatic?
an eye. No time to react.
Better than Fnatic?
17 and 5 for Zexy.
I'm assuming you've heard the Kron news.
I have heard the Kron news, but we don't know the full teams for either, right?
We do know the Vitality
The
team.
full Vitality?
Well, Sayonara
Do we?
when he can play. Yeah, Sayonara, Profec, Yampi.
Oh, I didn't realize
Chronicle.
Profec was confirmed. I thought Profec was just like random rumors.
That was a report, but-
I missed that then.
Durka, Kron, Profec, Yampi, Sayonara when he can play.
Making it up to this point would have been for not
It's a
if
great
they don't
team.
convert this win, and they are just making it happen.
Do I
Whitecat
think they're gonna be
throws
better
a
than
Hail Mary
Fnatic?
pass, but Zexy fully commits on.
I think they've got a strong chance.
Onto Zero again.
I'm not
Trying to hold off
really
link.
willing to say
And
that they
this one,
guaranteed
SLT
will be
knows
better
this
than
is a
Fnatic
known
even after
quantity.
losing Kron,
I can push off the
because
different lines.
Fnatic have a crazy
Might wanna
ability
fall back
to.
into spawn side and even be able to
I mean,
use
they've just got the
res.
boaster
They know
buff.
that Berserks was pushing down the flank. Nice shot from Shiro, but he needs 4 more. Fully blind, sitting inside of the dark cover and punished by Zexy.
Who do you think Fnatic will get?
9-3 for the second map in a row here for
If
SLT.
I mean, a
The
cracked
dominance
up-and-coming
never
Turkish
ends.
player would
It's
be
just
my
so
guess.
darn clean, Pilski. Just
I mean,
yesterday,
maybe
they looked like
Larocque,
thieves in the night.
but-
this is straight up daylight robbery, my man. Round
Oh, what
after
do you think
round,
about
just
comeback on
completely
Heretics as well?
it all over the place. Boom
I was talking about this
are
yesterday.
lost.
I think it's a
SLT very
side
well
grade.
prepped for this
I'm,
series.
You think?
I'm excited in the sense that he's got like
Knowing that
potential,
Boom will have picked
but
Kuro, they've
I'm
come
not.
prepped with a
I'm
game
not feeling
plan.
like it's a
See
direct
what
upgrade
Asara's
over
prepped.
Miniboo.
Fnatic Waddle, going from
I don't
Chronicle
know.
to
Some
Waddle
people were
would
raving
feel
about
a
it in
little
my
bit
chat,
bad.
but I don't quite see it as being.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited for Vitality because Vitality should be good this year, and they were not last year. The project failed, but this project looks way better. But I'm not down or up on Heretics and Fnatic yet. I don't think.
I'm gonna have to check now. Do good teams win pistols more often? But like you say, good teams play good teams more often because bad teams get eliminated. But still, I'll check all the numbers. I do want to see if there's a positive correlation. There's a tech pause in the Cookie Run Championship. Someone in my chat said, is it an upgrade over Mini Boo? Not sure, but it is an upgrade over Mini Poo.
I can't believe that they went for shit and mini shit instead of poo and mini poo when it's right there. Like, Pac-Man really missed with that one.
Yeah. Or Bot.
It's so funny,
yeah,
though.
Bot is right there for you as well.
Round. That was 6 rounds in a row. Now they're 9-3.
You could normalize that by taking the average amount of pistols won per match. Yeah. Yeah, true.
19 and 5. So I'd say the man has got great taste. I mean, you can see that just from the fresh clothes that Lou always turns up in. But that isn't a story for another time. Boom Esports, once again, put to the sword in the opening half of this map. Must recover a 6-round deficit. They've lost every pistol up until this point. Can they make it happen here?
Or at least make it competitive. That's Cinder getting first contact. He's able to send out the full paranoia. Good hit coming through from Whitecat, though. Confirmed kill with NC
Here we go.
Slasher
We're
now.
back.
Pulling
Never
off the
mind.
punches
So-
over onto B side as well.
Klaus under pressure.
So back, don't worry.
Turtle in the back of the site.
I
So he's
mean,
not
it's
locked
gonna come down
Gonna
to
start
Klaus.
Mining up some materials.
Oh!
Whitecat, that's a little bit more like it.
All right, all right.
Klaus's shoulders. And surely, Boom.
That was some old neon illegal shit.
Surely. It was sexy to turn it all around in that final round from the first map, but surely not this time. He does get a decent dink, but Shiro has been unleashed.
He's provided Nats with a warning there. He'll have to consider whether he wants to be peeking that man in the future. Another dark cover to hold Zuna, keep him stuck in the doorway. Oh, he's keeping things interesting, but the time is ticking away here.
Yeah, dancing around the smokes, the Prowler quickly spotted by Boom. One pistol, one round.
One opportunity, sees everything you ever wanted, and the
Don't
rest
let it
of it, don't let it slip. I mean, letting it slip so far today.
I'm out of here.
SLT
Oh,
have recently been mopping things up. Kind of explains why Boom have been slipping so much. I mean, the floor just seems so clean.
I think I spot a bit of Mum Spaghetti on there.
Mum Spaghetti. I mean, the spaghetti's been everywhere for Boom. They've been trying to pick it up, put it back in their pockets, but the tears have been evident.
I'll find you.
Towards middle now for Boom. Ooh, Berserk's got a lot of targets. Gonna get caught
Zexy
by the
has
paranoia.
20 times more
Doesn't
kills
need to
than
see
Cinder.
To hand Cinder a
Now
no-scope.
that is something you don't see
Same
every
time,
day.
White Cat, the rest of the gang will find entry over onto B site.
Oh, that's the
Zero.
spike.
Spike down. B.
Not again.
Yeah, that's
but look at the
not what you
map.
want to be seeing. Paranoid does catch LP. He's just sitting inside of his orb right now.
The whole team spring into it as well. Just enough time for LP to strike through the back. Klaus alongside Sexy within striking range, but
I think you need to
can
compare
manage to
pistol
quickly
win
evade.
win percentage divided by overall round win to map win.
With the Sheriff in hand, making his way towards Link. Klaus has got a Marshall. There's some potential
So I
here,
need
but
pistol
White
win, round win,
barely
and
clinging
map
to
win.
life.
That's right, this round's not done. Boom's gonna have to dig deep to even secure this round. Trying to set up the
I mean, I could
util.
do that.
Almost caught with it. Just watching over onto the angle now. Klaus slicing the pie while Sexy pulls all the attention away. White Cat clears the information.
I look extra white.
White
Oh, that's
being
just good for
burned,
sun.
but Sexy
Shot
almost
it
landing
too
the
much.
third shot. White Cat just saves the day, just in the nick
Bro
of
is
time.
not happy.
So close to one of the best 1-on-3s you've ever seen. The form that Zexy's in is something otherworldly. 22-7 on the Waylay, and this is exactly what I was saying in that first half. Yes, Boom win the round, but at what cost? One
Ooh,
rival
Kojo's
kept on
annoyed.
through. White Cat doesn't even have armor.
Yep,
That's what
yep.
it takes to beat
Utterly
SLT on an
classless.
eco-quack.
Wow.
So
I mean,
much money
what he
lost
might be
because
missing
of
is
that. Sheriff.
you can just make
Great
that.
game with the executes though.
I mean, yeah, you
could
could have just said it earlier. Yeah.
How do you like
could
them
just say
apples,
it.
Sexy?
Yeah.
White Cat's 200
I
pounds
agree.
soaking wet,
You should
fully
be
his line of
coordinating between the
saturate,
two organizations,
but able to
but
just clock Zexy. Oh, Cinder's punching back. Doesn't like what was
maybe
just
you say a
done to
goodbye
his
message
boy.
to
Hold on,
him
we're opening up
when
the
he
B-side. Boom,
is
nice
at the end of
beat.
his contract
Boom
like
does
Genji
catch
do.
LP on
Yeah.
the backline. TP up into heaven. Boom.
Bait everyone
Behind
like
enemy
Genji.
lines now on spawn side.
It's just gonna turn into a quick brawl.
Are you a comeback believer now?
Recovery, though, and
am I a
Smoke's
comeback
being set up as
believer?
well.
Not Team Heretics
Respect
comeback.
being shown for the first time in this series by SLT.
first time.
We're gonna hold on to their guns going into the
Yeah.
next gun round. Boom.
No, I'm not.
I
Still,
like the fact
No.
that they're just
No.
not hunting this one.
They
not
won a
yet.
bonus.
Not yet.
Not only will they win
Yeah, they've won a
themselves
bonus,
pistol
but
here after losing pistol and bonus round. But
I watched
what a way
them
to turn around the
almost lose
narrative. The
round
bonus
14
secured here for Boom,
in a
and that
3v1.
was
So I
much
think
needed,
there's
especially
going to be
after how close
there's
that
going to
got
be
and
some
Nico just got.
even if Boom are
Got
playing a
it,
really
White
good
Cat
attack side, there's
surviving.
going to be some
This will
spots
be
where
huge
SLT are just
recovery
able
for their
to
money.
shoot them.
Potentially allows them to close in the gap. White Cat even 2 away from overdrive as well.
Oh, nuts. Does he get a rifle? He does. He ran
Okay.
all the way through middle up towards Link to secure himself a rifle. 4 guns taken through for Boom. That is so transformative for them. They have a real chance here on Corrode now as they move throughout this attacking side. 3 guns to be considering. They know that SLT brought some significant weaponry into round number 16 here, but the rest of the players are broke. Zexy with a Sheriff in hand can be dangerous here, as can LP. One off the convergent pass. Zexy has been handed the rifle.
Just just to kind of go down to the calling from Boom.
So I think for this pistol thing, don't I need round win rate without pistols?
Don't want to lose that opening pick. You just won the bonus.
Is that what I need?
Starting to get a little bit
Do I need
hot.
non-pistol round win rate
A little bit of press
versus
now.
pistol win
Sitting
rate
at bottom middle.
to
Wanting
check
see
if
anybody's
teams
interested in that.
that are good in
Any
general
buyers?
also win pistols?
Maybe a little bit. And it is sexy with this rifle after all.
Spotted out.
So
Because if I just
deadly,
take general
so lethal
win
so
rate,
far, but this
the
time,
pistol
SC Slasher
helps you
cuts him back.
Punish well.
win rounds.
Klaus has a cheeky little wall over towards this A side of the map. Some quick taps.
I guess
from
I could
Suna.
use gun win
Smashing
rate.
of Shiro. NC Slasher also on top of the wall. Falls off for now. If you head into A main here, you'd see a wall, but you wouldn't be expecting Klaus on the off angle. Going to be a non-factor.
Okay, we
in
might
this
get a
round,
Nico
though.
around
The
here,
rest of
hold on.
Boom making their way back
I'm
towards
just trying to
B.
figure out what's the best way
LP
of doing
does
this
have a
video.
wall to play with. Sheriff in hand, playing that off angle.
I'm trying to investigate whether good teams do better teams win more pistols, and if so, how strong is that correlation?
But nothing for now. Just trying to get the spike down safely, and LP. can
So if I
definitely
just
put a
do
spoiler around this spot.
full gun round, full buy win rate, that should give me a good indication as to how good a team is,
Berserk passes the test.
right? Just full gun round, so there's no econ thoughts around it.
LP with a
It's
sudden
just gun round
surprise.
versus gun round.
Nats with a fake TP as well will be able to hold down onto his position.
So like you would
LP
assume
fights
that, you
back,
know,
and
the
onto
Fanatics, the
snake bite,
G2s,
trying
the
to buy
Paper
out the
X's would
time.
have good win rates
There's
in
still
those
so
rounds.
much utility, though. With more taps going through,
Like,
Berserk's has run out
you want me
of
to factor
ammo.
in Korean
Cinder
mental?
comes up huge with a round back in
Yeah, I
for
graph a
SLT.
full buy win
Double
rate
digits
versus
now
pistol
for the
round win rate.
Korean squad.
And then also look at the
Humble
map win
after
rate
winning
for those
themselves
teams
a
as well.
bonus.
I think that's my best way
News
of
for
doing it.
them is they have the economy to be able to recover from that. It starts with Whitecat getting isolated inside a middle haunt, not dealt with, and 4 players from SLT ready to spam him down. It took all of them to be able to clean up the Neon there. Misstep from NC Slasher gets caught off guard by LP. And SLT take full advantage of that. Convergent pass now active for them. One off the pit. Nightfall's ready to go for Boom, as well as a handful of ults that could change a post plant. Eyes on middle now.
That's where they suffered the most casualties from before. Zuna is in this exact position, but with the Phantom spraying through, nothing found.
Push straight down B.
They
Refract
go for the
away, but
same
LP
Sage wall up
continues
top,
the
I mean.
press. Could find a quick flank timing.
Don't
Klaus
find
also
anything.
under pressure, sitting on top of the TikTok wall inside of A. Oh. See if he's able to catch Berserks.
Just might.
I mean, it's a dirty off angle to walk into. Strike contact for Boom.
Carefully walking across the Nightfall, the first point of entry, but instant
no for an
response from SLT. Everyone from Boom now sandwiched up towards Link.
Oh,
Zuna
dying.
makes the first step. Berserk's gunned down, Convergent paths burned away, and Boom trying
One
to
shot.
recover. Everyone swings, trying to
Bro,
take
don't
these
swing.
angles back against SLT. But as soon if they step back into middle, they're gonna find Cinder. They're gonna find LP on the B site.
Yeah, Cinder trying to keep them penned in, but feels pressured enough to make his way back towards B. Just wants to play the numbers with the rest of the team. 4 on 3 now for
Spike
SLT.
has to come to
They've
middle
given
and not
Boom the
rotate
space
to A.
work
You
with,
just
and
gotta
that could
come
end
mid.
up
Where are you
backfiring.
going,
Cinder
Viper?
loses
Where are
his
you
life here.
going?
This round could definitely
Viper
start
sold.
to turn on its head.
That's why
Why
Cinder
would you
plays
ever
it
go
safe
to A
instead.
instead of just fucking rotating mid
Passive
there?
angles is all he needs.
If you go mid, you're on a
Lane
fast flank
numbers
A.
with the
If
rest of the
you
team.
if they come B, you're in a perfect
Flank
spot to
going down
catch
for
them off.
NC Slasher. Whitecat one
Instead,
off
you
of
just
his
full
overdrive.
rotate to A
If he
because
can
your
get a
team was
pick here,
scared.
he can turn on this round on its head. Takes the first duel with Cinder.
Cinder's just
Doesn't go well
destroying
for him.
everything.
NC Slasher next up to bat. Can't get it done either.
And that brings
Yep,
us
they're
down
looking a bit too
to
good.
Just Giro. Down in the dumps, not finding his duels from the past rounds. Could this be his moment to shine? Takes down the first, takes us a little bit onto the next, but Cinder will be the one to secure the Zowie clutch at the end.
Well,
to SLT, who make it
no
to
comeback.
an 11th, Billy.
Cinder, a slow game from him thus far, but he has been the most
What team is
clutch player
underrated in
coming into this
2025?
series here at Ascension Pacific Bangkok.
I'll tell you
Has
when
a
I
lot
get the
more
data.
experience
Does
than
anyone
the rest of
have the
SLT.
data? That
This
seems like
man has been
something someone
competing
might have.
Since First Strike Korea, It's kind of been left behind by the rest of the players that were.
Your chat's full of nerds, right?
Some Masters champions.
If anyone's
Oh,
already
so many
got,
nerds.
if anyone's already got the data for
Haven't heard much from Cinder since then. It's
I'm
now
looking
his
at
chance
non-pistol win
to
rate
step up
versus
into the big leagues. He's
pistol
been
win
waiting
rate.
quite a
Well,
while
sorry,
back.
Played around
buy v
the
buy
back a
round
bit.
win rate versus pistol win rate to see if good teams win.
Looking to turn that all around. A quick slide down middle.
More pistols.
Able to strike back against Klaus.
Can you?
And Judge.
Is that not scrapable from
Active here for LP.
run it back?
Possibly, but I'm not the man to do that.
Inside of the Vipers pit
I
right
think
now.
it is. It's
That's
quite-
why I'm asking the nerds in
Down
your
with
chat if
Growlers
someone's
and
got
some
that.
pace from Lightcap potentially, but
If
maybe
someone
he's
has
gonna
that
be the one to fight
technical
back a little
proficiency.
harder.
It is doable. You can download a CSV and then just
They
import it
said
into
nope.
a Google
No, thank
sheet.
you.
They dealt with all of that throughout Haven. They know the potential for the Judge. Noped back into middle.
Both teams just cycling the Viper walls up and down.
Stan nerding? I am, yes, Splurge.
To deny some information.
Maybe you're the man
Some
for it.
reactions from the opponents off angle from Zuna. This dark
Sideshow
cover's
thinks
not
run it
clear.
back
They're
will have
waiting
it,
for
which
it,
I
though.
do agree. I think it's likely they will.
Comes back into the angle. A slight trade overdrive as well from Whitecat. It's a full contact hit into this A side.
I need
Sexy
buy
is
v
able-
buy
Oh,
round.
yeah!
Wow.
A second kill.
What a
That
play.
was unexpected. And now he continues to hold back into the angle.
I need buy v
Aaron
buy
Rodgers
round
out
versus
from
pistol
Cinder.
round win rate.
Just gives Boom a bit of a moment's reprieve. Straight back into sight. Zexy pulls off the safety. Holding the off angle though. Straight into elbow. It's going to be tough for Boom to clear these spots. They're going to try anyway with the wall. And Berserk's
the fuck?
will be able to gun one more down.
10 seconds.
But off to the site itself. Can they actually duke
We
it
didn't
out
plan-
against
oh.
LP? No! Zexy is right around
Well.
the corner.
Just
2-0.
phenomenal
Even
on the
when
way
Boom are
lane.
like
Zexy
in it,
showing that he's one of the
SLT still
best
feel like they
Korean
have
duelists
more
right now.
clutch
A lot of eyes
power
on
as
this
well.
man coming into this tournament. Showed some crazy stuff in Challengers Korea. It's a name that was said quite a lot. Known for his aggression, known for really just disrespecting his opponents. And you saw exactly that in that round. Orb goes up on elbow side.
Bit late for a timeout, I think. Poor Boom. Vitality Chronicle is real. When I am in the run it back server, I think. Yeah.
Face against their old nemesis.
Rematch against Nongshim in prime form. Full momentum through the lower bracket. I can't think of anything I'd like to do less as Boom Esports right now.
First things first, gotta win these rounds. Straight through into B. A 4-stack from SLT, playing alongside the toxic screens. A slight wall, fast lane as well, and Zexy just puts up the roadblock.
Whitecat denied entry. Shiro up on top of his wall was trying to make something happen, but he's forfeited anything over towards B here. Somebody else is gonna have to get involved. And Nats getting more than he bargained for top middle there. Wanted to try to catch some rotation. Zuna now looking for more information. Prowler doesn't scout anything in middle.
It's not looking good.
But he's convinced that Boom are hanging around like a bad smell.
It doesn't see much with the Prowler, which means there could only be one more spot that Boom are headed to. Klaus knows. Viper's Pit for safety, but will it be enough? Prowler as well.
Nice.
Slight lurk kill with
Okay, still
Shiro.
winnable.
Good pick. Nightfall going to keep SLT back
If
for
you're
a little
SLT, you
bit
just
longer.
wait.
Dodged well by Cinder. Who may feel bold enough to set foot in the pit here. Do have a
Oh,
Nightfall
they
of
go
your own
spam.
for Zuna, who
You
has
wait for your
spam
fatal to
empty
go,
slasher
then you
to start
fatal
this
down.
off. 2-1-4 for Berserks and Shiro. The core must step up
Did I
again.
hit both of
But
them?
it's a Nightfall that's been sent all the
It
way
did.
through.
Oh,
Completely haunting
brother,
their
what did he
dreams.
do?
Shiro manages to check towards the 6.
What
Out
are they
towards the
doing?
site. Berserks now has to hold it all down. This
Gotta have
might
someone
be
holding.
it. The spike's been tapped and he doesn't hear it. Off to the Guardian where he's got 4 rounds left in the mag. Cinder baiting him in. Berserks!
Well, they
Straight
didn't play that
through
one very
Mass.
well.
He finds the Zowie clutch necessary for
It's,
Boom
it's unfortunate
to
when
stay
Cinder
alive.
watches that back. He
Valley was
realizes he
feeling
could
it.
have just got the
Yeah.
stick.
Facing map
But
point on your own map
you don't
pick
think you
against
can in that
SLT.
situation.
Surely you
Three
just
on
gotta
five,
like.
plus
Why
the
is
pit
your
from
guy
elbow,
running in the 2v1?
and turns things
Yeah. With a
around
shorty,
hand
like,
in
just
hand with
hold.
Shiro, who's
You're like,
had
you
a
can't lose.
rough series thus
Holding in a
far.
pit feels pretty
The
horrible.
top-rated player
Yeah, but you
in the
wait till he
tournament
like you
coming
just
into the
you're
Yeah.
both
series
there.
is a
He
shadow
can't
of
shoot
himself,
both of
and
you.
that's a key multi-flag.
Yeah, you like tap and then spread out.
5
And
more in a row needed for
Yeah.
Boom to push
I like
us
the idea
even
of-
into overtime. But that's a
Yeah, I
big
like the idea of
swing round.
tapping,
2 on
baiting him
4
forwards,
does
and
break
then
the
trying to
economy of SLT.
take a 2v1 against him.
Wouldn't count SLT out though. In with the off angle. LP will
Is
kick
it
things
always
off
an
with an
eco?
opening kill.
Yeah.
Straight in through into B
No.
site. Now Suna tries to stand a little bit.
A free haircut for Shiro.
But yeah, Splurge, if you go on the
Res,
rib thing, there's
wanna
like
get
there's a
active
whole
on the
bunch
drop,
of
could
bot commands that
potentially
you
pick
can
up
do
LP
to
later
find
on
data,
into
but
the
I'm
game.
just not
It's
really
getting
good
a
at
little
it.
bit more interesting.
I just don't really
Potential for
understand.
that. Could see Boomer flip the map.
Oh look,
Play
Oner is in
defense
there,
spawn. I think that's
trying to
gonna be
get
a
some
pretty good approach.
stats.
Jump spot there from Berserks.
We're just gonna have to be so aware. Also with the fact that there are potential weapons for SLT to pick up. Paranoia across. And now trying to mark down the angles. First one goes down, and then the second domino. Zuna and Klaus, knowing that this round is all but lost, trying to keep Boom contained towards the spike. Exit frags happening through with Zuna just adding some salt to the wound.
Okay,
Yeah, the crowd.
12-8.
I'm not sure if they enjoyed
Still
that
not
or
a believer,
I'm not
but
sure if that was a boo or a
we'll
gasp
see.
or a cheer. There was definitely a reaction there with Zuna shooting the body, though.
Maybe a bit of everything.
Yeah. Depending on which team you're rooting for, there's a bit of a mix of fans.
Unk doesn't
Definitely
come
has
close
been a
to
couple of
describing
people
TMV's
backing
tech
SLT,
knowledge or lack
rocking up
thereof.
to Bangkok here.
I'm not that bad, Nick. Go on, you figure it out now.
I've seen a couple of Boom fan signs as well. 4 more in a row needed there for Boom. Rez is still online for Klaus.
Trying to slow them down for now. Boom has been trying to go through with this
Oh,
padding
no.
for the past several rounds. Using the wall for information as well. It's another slow Boom, still wanting to break through. Whitecat will be the first one past the obstacles. But another one onto Suna.
Just another B
He's
hit.
already dropped as well.
Play pretty
70
passively.
now.
Why is my fade running back
Finesse.
all the way?
Straight
How has my
through
fade
the
ended up
Yeah,
here?
I mean,
3v5
this
Am
is
I-
not how I would have
SLT
played
playing against the back foot.
Feels like Nuts is starting
a
to
round
warm
like
up. You're
this where
starting
you're
to see
up
a little bit of that
to-
flair that you got from Challengers SCA.
You're,
Some sharp
what,
shooting from the man.
one of the last 3
Denying
rifle
Zexy
rounds you're going to
Yeah.
have.
The refract
Yeah,
active,
this was an
who
awful
goes
round.
looking for
I
anything
mean,
on
just
that
such
B
an awful
side.
round.
All it's gonna
Sooner
take
is
one
running
mistake
back whilst my
to
waylay is
end up
charging
heroic
in.
for Boom. But thus far, the last couple of rounds have been looking good, Quack.
Yeah.
Definitely starting to feel more
I mean-
confident
As we
that
solo
they can push
Sage
us
Wall
through into an
aggro
OT.
B. Rough.
It's that confidence that they
Maybe they just thought Boom
Would
was going to
need
be
to
heavy
play with.
defaulting mid or something, and
start
they could get a
landing
free
their
wall on
shots,
B.
start feeling a little bit more comfortable like
yes,
Tactibears.
Seems
guessing.
in a bubble bath.
Yeah, it
Couple
seems
of
a
them
bit.
close towards ultimates as well.
Seems a bit
At
bold
the
to
same
me.
time, SLT just need that one more.
Boom can't afford to lose extra guns. They don't go for the hunt. 8 alive in the server.
Oh.
Close out that round. Rez and Convergent Paths at the ready for SLT. May just be waiting for that round where they can combo the ultimates and get things done. As we head into a bit of a pause here.
Time out.
Chan-
Right, let me try this. Team round win performance. What does M mean? Team round performance, blah blah blah. Now my map. Pistol rounds. The first 3 rounds of each half. So it doesn't have buy v buy rounds. Or does it? And I'm just dumb.
Yes, half, I believe. Definitely got the potential to do so. They're going to earn some respect from Boom.
Just trying to play cautious. Whitecat this time. Quick as ever.
I mean, there's a fine
I'll figure
line
out.
between
If I have to do it
boldness,
manually, I will.
courage and stupidity. And try peeking A main like that as the fade
Did he just fucking...
definitely looks a little silly at this point in the round.
Okay, so they're just like full panicking here, SLT. This is kind of what I worried about. They've got the Korean mental. It was 12-6, I think.
Pivot, but Zexy straight on through, just a kiss on the cheek, straight into Cinder, who's now able to
Okay,
hold
this
it.
guy might be a different level.
Inside elbow, he finds a hat
Dude, he was 1-11. He was 1-11, and now he's 10-14.
Oh, never mind. They're still lost because the fucking Viper trolled again.
Has the res available.
If Klaus just plays this chill, you've almost definitely got a res in elbow. Bro, where you going?
Knows where NC Slasher was in middle, and he's waiting
Put yourself on the tree.
Let me just expose myself to the most angles.
Hold on, though.
And he's going to win it.
They thought to play around the numbers, but did not expect him right up close.
This is the problem. If Berserks goes to B here, it'll be a 2-on-1 because Klaus can go for the res.
You just go
He doesn't
elbow
want
res.
to rotate here.
Yeah.
Klaus going for the res straight away.
Really good work.
And
he gets
Zexy has ult.
He had
He
to
just
come into
ulted.
the fight, but now playing against the back foot. Convergent pass from Zexy.
He got out.
Going light speed.
Hit him with the hinder, though. Oh my god, what a way to end it. And Cinder the hero with a 3k after going 1-11, and then after that he went 9-3. I was saying to my chat earlier on, when Cinder won a round for them by getting a couple kills when he was 1-11 at the time, right? And I was saying to my chat, like, if you see the guys 1-11, just fucking run at him, because they were giving him too much respect and he was able to pick off a couple of like easier kills. And I was like, just run at the guy, like he's clearly having a bad map. And then ever since I said that to my chat, he's gone 9-3 and slaughtered them.
I think that's a ranked mentality, I think, a little bit.
There's a lot of pros who call that kind of shit as well. The amount of times where you hear the pro comms replays and it's like, it's fucking Boostio, just swing.
Yeah, but I think
it.
with certain players, it's like, yeah, these guys just aren't as good aim-wise. Like, you're talking about the FNS's, Boasters, Boostios of the world. Not like, oh, he's just having a bit of a bad map. Yeah, but like, he's still a fragger, as he just showed you.
Yeah, he could wake up. He could wake up. Let the sleeping dog lie, that's what you're saying?
Yeah, I think, like, if Aspas was having a bad map, are you going, oh, let's just fucking run at Aspas?
No, that's a good point. I wouldn't do it for Aspas.
Exactly.
I'm not doing that for Aspas. But I don't put as much respect.
You're not giving
on
Cinder that respect? Well, he fucking proved you wrong, didn't he?
But you think he's now...
I don't think he's
Aspas
Aspas.
of
Look at you
SLT.
fucking twisting my little words here. Right, I need to figure out this rip stuff. So you can do round performance, but it doesn't have buy v buys. It does have pistols though. Right, I need to go fill up my water. It's now 2-0. What's the next map? The next map is... No, Abyss. Abyss is the next map. When's the last time you played Abyss? You won 13-8 against E-King. But that's it. Okay, I'm going to put on a video as well. What can I put on? Here we go. The All-Star Charity Talent Takedown from Sideshow.
Sliggy, me and Sliggy captains. Anyone opposed to that?
Oh, Europeans, start to colonize. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, I'm flashing.
Am I being nice? Holy shit, scared me, Josh.
Oh.
Unfortunate. Hey, we got plant. We got plant.
That's gotta be Sliggy.
Get him. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have it dead.
We're paired. There's a Odin as well, I believe.
literally blinded myself. What am I doing?
Forgot to fucking
Nice.
take my
Cypher's here as
water.
well.
They're droning this.
Time to jump.
They knew I would be taking that.
Hey, coach.
Hey team, so a couple things that I wanted to talk about.
Yep.
First off, what I'd like us to do in that scenario in the future with Sideshow to take a little bit more space in CT. We kind of
I did it right. That teleport was good.
We gotta.
All right, Vince.
I got nothing to say, man. You guys are winning 6-1. Doing what you're doing.
Where's that from?
There's no way. Kill me. Yes, let's do. Okay, me and Bren fake B with a harbor wall and my ult, and I send my teleport to A, and you all go A. Okay, other way around. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything A. Hold on, Cypher on A. Oh my god, what did I do? I just pressed the wrong button. Let's go B. Let's go B. Let's go
Okay,
B.
we're going
Come
B
come
though, right? Is it planted for me, up dog?
What's up, dog?
Oh my.
Oh, what a clutch, Taco! What a clutch! Oh, we lost.
Entry.
Lost.
Double agents now.
I thought if I could jump over it, maybe I wouldn't die. They're both on site. Both on site. Last one on site. Left, Bren. Left. On site.
Close right, on you.
Oh!
Nice. Okay, I'm down mid. Nice. I'm chilling.
They have a shotgun in the fucking god.
What do they do?
One
Please help.
season connector. They're pushing Taco.
One enemy remaining.
That's a crazy play. Oh!
Nice.
Oh.
That was crazy.
Nothing to gain right now.
Holy fuck,
Nice.
I'm a bot.
They TB'd on site. TB'd inside the smoke. Inside the smoke, Josh.
Planting.
Nice.
Dude, fuck that Odin. If I'd got that kill on Shire, there was a chance we could have turned things around, because I would have had such nice...
Oh,
They went mid.
Good punch.
Nice try.
Spike down mid.
trips here.
Oh,
Brother.
I died to the trip. Jump on his head like Batman and right click him.
One seat.
Yo, no
One
jump.
side one.
He's such a nerd, man.
I did.
Oh my god. What was going on?
I'm paranoid. You gotta duck.
Hell.
Don't run into him.
I'm running
he
into
has
him.
a judge.
I'm running into him.
Please.
Taking his gun.
Oh, he's left.
Do we know?
It was a jet.
Nice. So.
Going double doors. 80 on Jet, going double doors.
Last player standing. One enemy.
Oh, nice try.
have
Nice
it?
try. Yeah, they've got it.
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
got it. We didn't play the post plan optimally, but that's fine because we had fun. Or at least I did. There's one close here.
Ella Harbor. Nice.
Oh my god,
Harbor's
I'm
lit.
frying.
I have dart in 4. Can we just wait for it?
Yep.
I'm gonna dart back side. Here. Close.
Oh my
Nice.
god, that's so...
I'm gonna juggle this judge away from them.
What the fuck? Josh?
I'm fighting Sliggy.
God.
Oh, you got him.
You baited him out.
We flushed him out.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Keep baiting him out, Josh.
I'm flushing him.
Holding left.
Oh, the harbor was there as
Jump
well.
spot left.
I'm giving up. I'm giving up.
Nice. Either right.
One enemy remaining.
Hello?
Landing open.
Double doors.
Could be out. Double doors could be out. They harbor water to get out.
Over here.
Yeah, they
On it.
clove the plan. They clove the plan. Harbor's out already.
One enemy remaining.
Spam.
Last
He's off.
standing.
It was a good round. It was a good round. It was a good round. Wait, here's a crazy strat. Put the wall like this. Throw the orb randomly into B, and I will teleport into it, and we'll jet dash into it.
I'm 30 HP.
Alright, pop that orb. Pop that orb. Pop the orb.
Oh, one's head glitched. One's head glitched with the wall here. Do not peek that. We don't have spike. Up dog.
One's
Fuck.
teammate.
You're supposed to keep the orb.
Yep.
What the fuck is he doing?
Flashed.
Oh my god.
Bricks.
I'm repositioning.
Tagged.
Last player standing.
How is he whiffed again? How is he whipped again? Second Tony, thanks for 31 months.
Have you been in contact with any org except Wolves for
Desperately trying to
potential
get you to slow
partnership?
down so I can drone.
Bren's carrying your ass. I'm 15 and 8. Suck my balls. What are you talking about?
Darting. Out, out, out. Trade. White.
Oh my god.
Spike planted.
Missed my dart. Don't worry about that.
Ladder.
Fake teleport.
Hit on that shot.
Fake teleport.
Oh, what? I mean, just actually begging for RNG. Roll a fucking D20.
Okay.
My ult's
Nice.
ready.
It's a gun.
Normal Marshall.
Close on you.
What the?
Portal closed.
What the fuck is Hypog doing trying to fucking actually roleplay as Jessica?
I'm back.
120 Sova.
What the?
One main, one pyramid.
One enemy remaining.
Trying to knife you.
Hey,
Time
nice.
to jump.
Last one's main time. You gotta get on it.
Last player standing.
We need to do something early in a main push up mid. Someone needs to be
Can you
either
guard
with
bottom
him
mid, and
or
I'll
needs to be
keep
playing.
it
Yeah.
Green
What do I think about comeback? Going to Heretics? Yeah, I think like most people, bit of a maybe a side grade, and Vitality I think will be cooking this year. I'm a believer in that Vitality roster. Put me in the fucking believers column.
What the fuck is that?
Own. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, I remember that. I tuned in for that specific moment.
Be something nice to kill them with. It's the least we can do.
Josh, I can buy you. So mid.
Oh, that's a crazy play by you.
Actual
snap that happens,
insane
where I just go
duelist diff
kinda
between me and
cerebral.
Siggy.
Mental
Literally
coaches,
twice
why
his
you have
kills.
all these
Twice
things.
his
I know why you
kills.
have them.
He
All
could
the
only
time,
kill
like,
me.
this is why I
He
couldn't
could
play this game
only kill me.
professionally, But
Down. Mute this.
The hell is this?
You lose the round. You lose the game. It's an FPS game.
Z-Moon, thanks for the 4 months. Okay, 2-0. On the line. Pacific Ascension. I keep thinking about the stats video and what I'm gonna need to do for it. So I'm gonna need to find pistol win rate. Wait, can you get pistol win rate on Rib for every team? I think you can. Team round performance. So it would be like Rib, team round performance dash T 100 Thieves round 1, 2 13, 40. Do I want 1, 2, 13, 14? Yes. What? 6 wins, 10 losses. What is it taking that from? 6, that's only 6, that's only 8 games.
The fact
that
that
just
Boom
stage 2?
started off Pacific with such a strong performance, this is not how you want to go out. This cannot be the final map.
So SLT take some inspiration from DRX running a comp like this. You see these little breadcrumbs and inspiration that they take from some of the better Korean
How many
teams
games did
that have
100
come
Thieves play in
before
stage
them.
2?
Did play this comp extremely well up against E-King earlier on in the
100
tournament.
Thieves.
They looked very clean, very comfortable running it, despite the fact that they hadn't played
1,
much
2,
of
3, 4. Yeah, they played 8 games. So that's just from stage 2.
Boom will be going with. They're running their own double duelist. The Jet instead of the Waylay is the biggest change. That puts a lot of trust in White Cat.
One of the more interesting prospects. Boom hasn't played this map much at all either. Not even in Pacific.
This is a comfort agent as well for White Cat, something that he played a lot in Challenges SEA. Berserk spotting out the rotation. Boom have taken control of the B site, and SLT are ready to flood.
Right around the corners. Oh, in with the flashes. White Cat, you mentioned it, but one more comfortable. It's going to be LP onto the Cypher.
Quick rotation, though, from Boom. Berserks wants to cut the rotations in the middle of the map. They know that SLT were fully flooded onto B. Door broken, wide open. 4 seconds on the
But
cam
maybe
for
I can
Berserks.
do
Wants
with
to
different
disrupt
events.
SLT. Cut up the numbers before this gets too far out of hand in the 3-on-2. SLT
why is
very
it just
far
done
away
round
on
one?
the rotation. Nice open plant for Nats. Does have a dark cover to work with as well.
Berserks, you mentioned it. He's got to be the one. He's had some big kills out from the previous games before, but now just falling down when it matters most.
Pressure on the rookie now. Nats must step up.
Anyway,
to
they were
win
6 and
Boom
10.
a much needed pistol. They're already down 0-2 in the series, Quack.
It's a 1v3. He doesn't have anything in his kit, though. Just to play around the site itself. The smoke comes
I'm
back.
just gonna stick on it.
Just a step or two. Looking for the right clicks. He will find the first. Jumps across, but Legs quickly spotted. Not quite able to land the connection onto the other. It's SLT again with
It's
another
not,
pistol. He just
Might
wasn't
be a
ready
fast
for
one
that.
today, huh?
Cover to be
Not
laid
over
in there
yet.
from
Not over
Cinder.
yet.
Played it perfectly. The positioning
did I pop
was
off?
precise. Nice right
No, I
click
did not
onto
pop off.
Zexy, stepping inside of his bunker
Why?
smoke.
What were you potentially popping off on?
Unfortunately was not
Pokemon, they owned
2K
me.
there for
My
LP.
chatters just keep
Aggressive dash from
beating
White
me.
Cat. You can tell
that
how
bodes
he's
well.
feeling. Wants to take over here on Abyss, but
Give us
denied
5 sad
early
booms.
on by LP.
Boom.
SLT take
Boom.
yet another pistol round.
Boom.
And now buying up
Boom.
again. It's those stingers.
Boom.
Majority
Cam is
stingers.
blocking the kills.
More investment, though.
When you said cam, I thought you meant the Cypher cam.
Really saving
Someone
here.
said cam earlier, and I was like, yeah, that
Nicely
is
dealt
a
with
Cypher
in
cam,
terms
yeah.
of the dart. Zexy. Ooh, we'll see if he looks to dive into the site, punished by Nats.
Which means Nats gets to pick up this weapon. A little bit caution over to the more common positions where SLT should be able to reassert themselves from. But that's exactly where those stingers would get revealed as well. Zexy, Klaus. You would have thought, but he just manages to sidestep so much of it into the site where Boom are now left with the classics playing far away off spike. Trying to tap through, but it's just not gonna do too much. Those are P shooters, man. Cinder just goes on through full strafe, full W key with Suna.
The
around
triple
the back.
stinger buy on
SLT,
Abyss seems a little
minimal
strange.
damage sustained.
Four SMGs
Yeah,
brought
it
on
does a
through.
bit, doesn't it?
Took a couple
But-
little licks to the armor.
If you're planning on
They
playing
bring in the
retake
bonus.
pretty heavy, which they
Have
were
to
on
be something
B,
that Boom will have to consider.
because they're running a
They're opening
3-player
guns
fight
out. They
A
know how
main,
many
retake
SMGs
B
the
strat.
opponents did have. So if they get caught by a
You can
quick set
kind
play,
of create some
you're
close
already
range
seeing
fights,
SLT setting up
unless they're
towards
playing
B,
fully off.
then they're going to be looking a little
It
foolish.
does seem a bit awkward when you're
Road
doing
into
that
the
like
game, you can
final
see
part of the
Boom sitting
retake where
all the
you're
way back,
taking,
waiting
Fighting
for
long
this
range.
aggression.
yeah,
They
fighting
know that
down B
SLT are
main
about to run it down.
or into heaven.
Oh, good read by Boom.
Run it down they will. It's gonna be Whitecat, NC Slasher trying to hold it
Oh,
back, and
perfect
there they
read.
go.
Yeah.
Perfect from Boom. Ready for the SMGs. A two-man advantage already on here, but there's still 2 players for SLT defending B.
Trying to play off with the flashes, but here onto this point, it's
What?
a playing field.
The double kill.
It's the shotgun from Zuna again. Had it
That's
previously
funny.
in the group stage, but now just down to LP, onto the Spectre. No movement, no nothing. Just waiting for Boom to make a mistake. They're not gonna let it happen though. No slip-ups this time. Just some slight sidesteps. Caught out in transition, and Berserks
Trying to
will be
fucking
the
rob
one
the
to take a
Louvre.
round back up for Boom.
And it's Butterfingers there for LP. Can't quite get his hands on the Vandal, and he's punished accordingly. Hunter's Fury is secured by NC
This is
Slasher op the
Liar, thanks for the 12 months.
Boom. We're ready for
Any
the
idea
aggression
who would be a good fit to
from
replace
SLT.
Chronicle?
It's a play that you've seen from them.
I honestly
early
don't know.
on. Saw them play exactly
I do not
this
know.
comp. Boom should know
I
what
do
to
not
expect
know.
coming into this map of a bit.
Because they can't get an import
Should have a
either, so it
little
has to be
lesser
from
read.
EMEA.
Cypher set up from LP
Yeah, I
on
honestly
the
have no
side of
idea.
the map where Boom look to turn their attention. Cam comes out into middle for Berserks, dealt with early.
And look at the position that Zexy is holding. He's full glass cannon, no shields, straight on peeking down middle. He gets a single frag, or if Berserks catches him, that would be huge, but either way, both sides just ships in the night. Onto the site though, and it's a spike fully committed. Nothing found for SLT just yet. Just this quick though, it's full on Hunter's Fury trying to hold
Why are
on
we
to the
acting
site.
like we don't
Full
no
firefight
TMV is replacing
exploding
Chron?
around the choke points.
I do like that they're fighting them more.
What?
What? What?
What?
How has Shiro hit that?
Managing to duke one back in against
Actually, that's the new near sight now. You can see.
From 70 meters away.
well.
We've marginally tweaked near sight.
But Cinder plays around his own smoke.
We thought Omen was a little too powerful.
Feeling like they can
So
dismantle this post plan.
anyone who gets hit by
Recon was
paranoia
there
now
for
has
NC
20/20
Slasher.
vision.
2 secured for Boom. Cannot believe that Shiro, without a single sight there, robbed by the paranoia, still finds one. Over
You know, I saw
towards
another
the
one of those
free
React
punch,
channel
by the way.
things.
You don't have the extra.
Yeah.
And it was just a
vision.
plat
They-
chat clip. It was just plat chat.
Paranoia hasn't been nerfed yet. That's got to be full blind. I hope we
Just
get
watch
to see a
plat chat.
replay of it.
It's not even like a, you know, like it's not even like a clip of a 7-hour
Yeah.
stream that you have to just fucking watch the podcast.
Not see a thing there.
It's timestamped
it
and
is-
everything. It's the fucking timestamped.
Some people stream for not as much time as we do an episode of Plat.
True, true.
That's-
But the rest of Boom, pressure onto Zuna.
But like, what? Get Kurt on them. Get Kurt to sue their ass.
Temper our expectations for
Yeah.
now.
Take him
More
down, hit him with the
interestingly, Cinder all the
DMCA.
way down middle.
Yeah.
Yep. Straight up the
Do
guts.
what Big Cheese
Might
did
be a
to us.
freebie onto
Exactly.
NC Slasher here. Can't quite catch him.
Oh,
NC
Cinder.
Slasher.
Back
very
to back
switched
to
on
the
that.
the original Cinder, the
Man
one kill
advantage for
Cinder.
Boom. Rifle drop
So the one
in
in his
no
name
man's
stands.
land. There's no way that SLT
1 and
are
11.
getting their hands back on that, but overlooking the op on Zexy. NC Slasher overextends and the numbers are back to even.
That's just painful. I mean, for a guy like NC Slasher as well, had to sort of swap back over to the IGL.
Bold strategy to call them back to B,
Through.
where you
Now,
think the op is.
Unfortunately, missing out on some other factors. This time, it's going to be Berserks to lurk.
I mean, similarly to Nongshim,
It's the right call.
that's fine.
It's like a little
If you've
double
got
bluff here.
Shiro putting up the numbers that he was putting up earlier in the tournament and doing what Francis did in the last series. Unfortunately, in this final, you haven't really seen him step up to the task yet.
Gonna need to activate that final form if you are to push us to more maps. Come on, Boom, give us tone. For now, some added information. Klaus on for the hunt. You would have
Wow.
thought Sexy would be the one to do
Yo.
these things, but you've got another player that's just
kinda
as
Cypherald
cool.
as well.
Onto the
Cypherald. They pick
sides,
up
and
another
everyone
gun.
from Boom is
Hold on.
sandwiched in, trying to create a bit more space for themselves with the clone, but Zexy
I mean, they
right
should
hot
be
on
winning
the
this.
trigger.
Oh God,
Up to
Zuna
just
just
that
did
now.
Oh my
Shiro.
goodness.
Oh
Mayday, I'm
man, it's
crashing
almost
out on
flawless.
sight.
The rest of Boom are crashing out with him.
Mayday, mayday.
Another
I'm
round where
crashing
SLT
out on
only
sight
bring
is a
one or two
funny
guns
as
into the
fuck
round.
call.
One of them got donated for free. Cinder dies all the way down the middle of the
Yeah,
map with the
because the
singular
idea that
rifle.
he's mad
It's
that
an
his
op from
teammates have
Zexy
all
to get
died
three.
around him. He's
movement
just
from
fucking
Klaus.
crashing out.
The light speed into the saturate to catch Berserks on the lurk there is dirty as all
Oh, that
hell.
was insane by Klaus.
And from there you see how much pressure Boom are under. They're already down 0-2. They feel like they need to make a play. They're trying to push desperately up into stairs. And SLT are just waiting with open arms.
Could be a crucial round. How's Boom's money? Okay, is good enough with the Blade Storm.
No quarter
What is
asked
it?
for,
Fast
no quarter
mid hit?
given, and the rounds just continue on. It's Blade Storm this time for Whitecat, an attempt to pull things back.
Change up for Boom. Shiro inserted deep into the vents. See that SLT are aware of that. Cage goes up on the cross, well aware that Zexy maybe posted up on the line. Out comes the Shrouded Step. Nats has made it across here.
This almost throws off the crosshair placement from Zexy. A bit of added support as well, but just as soon as it happens, Zexy manages to catch Nats. Klaus as well around middle.
Shiro was having such a fantastic tournament up until this
It's
match.
the worst possible time. 2-on-5 for Boom. Trying to get into the A site. There's a trip there. Suna's got him pinned in. They've got to fight their way out of a wet paper bag. In comes Whitecat in towards Heaven. That's a first.
Maybe the second.
Whoa!
Perfect
Oh,
right click. In
man.
for the
Spike
weapon,
though.
but his teammate's down. So is the spike.
Andy doesn't realize he's being
It's gotta
flanked
be
from
the
A
ace
main, I don't
clutch
think.
or nothing. Into the
Oh!
he manages to dig down Zexy.
To what down?
This would be an impossible clutch.
Insane flicks, but
Alright,
the
he
odds
does get shut down.
overwhelm
Was I the only one who had
everything
dick
written in
down?
the cards for
Dig
SLT.
down,
This is too
Zexy.
much for him to do, and that round is sheer brilliance for SLT. Drone goes through vent that flushes Shiro onto the rope here. He's trying to dodge the Sova drone, and Klaus knows
that's-
exactly what he's up to. Zexy finds
That's
that player
correct,
on the
is what that is.
off-angle.
Asuna should be
Exactly what
nerfed.
you want to be seeing him do on the Yoru, and despite some valiant attempts there from Whitecat, in an unwinnable
Big punish.
2-on-5, it's not enough for Boom. It's going to be
Right, so if I can't get this from Rib, this data. Can you get it from multiple Rib team round performance T 100 Thieves round 1 13 Need a comma on it, something?
The potential damage that they could do on Pacific if they make it there. Right now, definitely taking every chance given to them.
Whitecat again trying to step up, had the Blade Storm active in the last round. It's very clear that this rookie does not
on.
like the way that this finals
I'm
going.
checking
See
something, I'm checking something.
Off angle from Zexy.
There
Once
we-
again with Gate Crash active. Catches Nats off guard.
That's controller gone too. Just Whitecat to try to take this round by its horns all the way up middle. Klaus being so safe to jump spot through it. And just as soon as the drone comes out, Suna comes out swinging as well.
And see Slasher caught on the drone. Boomer all the way in the middle of the map. But they are being sandwiched in, suffocated by SLT. Shiro exploring the B site, revealing the fog of war, but Cinder was ready for him. Now Zexy on the line, doesn't connect, but it's still not a good position for Boom.
And once again, everyone from Boom just pinned down around the stairs. Whitecat, despite the weaponry,
No
not
data found.
able
I don't know how
to
you
eke
use this
out
shit, man.
any
I
kills.
don't know.
Cinder
I might just have to do it manually.
will be the one to find it at the end.
So it was a timeout.
Sorry, I missed that round.
Taken into a half buy for Boom. Let's see what they've come up with coming into the gun round. Narrative not changed at all. SLT continue to push Boom further and further down until they end up in the lower bracket. They've been front running. They've been on top of them all series long.
SLT didn't have to use
How come only one team ascends in Americas? Because G2 went to champs. G2, I know G2 don't feel like an ascension team, but they are.
They win rounds just based off 1 or 2 key kills or one player multi-fragging. Doesn't always take the ults.
After this round, though, straight on through with the hit. A sudden swap up insights.
So there was only one in China as well, for instance.
Do have a lot of ults to work with, though. This is where the neural theft comes out for Boom. We'll reveal the positioning from SLT coming in on this retake. Convergent Pass and the Hunter's Fury in combination with the Dimensional Drift could be hard to defend here. White Cat spotted out on the site. Hunter's Fury does finally connect on Nats.
And look at the paranoia angle as well. Straight into exactly where they would want Boom to be. Cinder goes on the offensive. And the assault has begun. Convergent pass completely connecting. Everyone from Boom.
Wow,
stunned up, just zero backside, but gunned down.
He's
SLT
creating
now
a lot of chaos.
marking their
But
position.
oh my god.
And it's Cinder
Wow.
alongside
Cinder.
Sexy.
This one might be over pretty quick.
He's 10-4 this map.
You're gonna stream for 5 more hours before EMEA starts.
No, I'm taking a big break. Big
To
break.
win SLT the map, he has really started to pick up the performance.
Yeah, what do you think of Mazzino MIBR?
Member on SLT.
I feel like the super team thing, if it's Shy and Mazzino, and you were asking where the crew players were going to go as well, the answer was there in front of us all along.
An extremely well-rounded side.
The rumor now is, as far as I'm aware, the rumor was more leaning Tex rather than Shy.
5 seconds into that round.
Who would you pick?
Which, neither of them. If I'm, like, being brutally honest, I wouldn't. Like, I guess I'd lean more towards Shy, but I think when you have...
Maybe Aspas likes Tex, ever thought about that?
Maybe he does, but that doesn't change the fact that he... I think the Sentinel role is one where you can get people with extraordinary impact.
Yeah.
And I don't think that... I think Shy is close to that, but he's not quite...
Holy fuck, man.
But I think Tex...
Skyway makes Waylay look good, huh?
When they do well, it's the player. When they do badly, it's the agent. I see your game. I see your game.
And this is not something that Boom will not be aware of coming into this map of
I think
the
Mazzino pick though specifically, I really like that because I think when you run double duelist, like I hope they don't run Mazzino on the second duelist because his
Mazzino?
Be, well, they did when they did a little bit on crew before they had.
If they do that, when they've got Zekken and Aspas, what?
Right, exactly.
Literally burn the org down.
Well, exactly. But
Fire fraud immediately.
I'm assuming that they're going to be running in double duelist maps.
But I feel like Mazzino
goes over to smokes.
Okay, yeah.
Whereas normally he'll be the like secondary smoke, secondary.
Now is Verno staying? Because if he doesn't, I like personally, and again, I don't have stats to back this up. I don't have them in front of me, but I feel like Mazzino isn't an amazing recon player. And is better at smokes slash, you know, the flash initiators.
I don't know what the stats say, but I agree with you by the eye test. But also, losing Verno is more to do with like the IGL problem, because then you get to replace him. Are you looking at like John? Is it basically just figuring out
rob
which
Sentinels.
Or John? Well,
robbing Sentinels to pay MIBR.
Yeah. I mean, could be really good. I think that team could work really well with John. But I'd be surprised if Aspas and Verno seem to get along really well, and they had a lot of success with Verno calling. So, and like Frod was gassing him up too. I'd be pretty surprised if they didn't go with Verno.
Which pro player have you spoken to the most? Who do you get along with?
Who do I get along with as a pro?
It's in with White Cat around the cloud burst, but just as quick. Klaus towards back line. Cinder able to hold it. Nats onto the Guardian.
Good question.
He's
I'm not
got
sure who I've
3,
talked to the most.
but needs so much more.
I might have told to
Spawn.
maybe the most, probably.
Oh my god, is Zexy going to read this? I think he's heard it. On the line with the op. 13 seconds. Nats needs this kill, but Zexy is holding the line.
18 seconds TP into spawn.
Yeah, I don't know
And the IED just
Maybe the
goes off,
brain
the
is
crowd
cooked. Maybe the
erupting in
brain
a
is cooked.
fury of cries, everything falling apart.
Wait, what's this?
What would have
What
been
have you
an
just sent?
otherwise smart and intelligent
Large
play.
scale data something.
Pixel perfect shooting in A main from Nats. It's funny because Boom are the ones executing the site, but it feels like SLT are running into them. You got the light speed from Klaus backside just to try to keep them in that
This is
choke.
I want
Oh,
2025.
they're all on their feet waving at him.
Cats.
Oh, it's brutal.
Oh. God, that is such. If they say, imagine you're a coach and you just say, and all stand up.
yeah. They take a tag timeout and the coach is like, everyone get on your feet right now, taunt them.
What is this? New VLR data raw CSV. Would 2025 really matter? Yeah, because I think it gives a bet, because people are more familiar with the 2025 teams. Like, teams in 2020, who gives a shit if who was good in 2020? Am I also going to MIBR? If they're willing to pay me, then yes.
Pacific.
Check Discord, apparently.
Against the best in practice. Aggression from
Well, this
Klaus.
is why I need someone who
Creeps
is
out
more
onto the line,
proficient in
pushed
this
away
shit
by
to
the
tell
double
me
peek.
what to do.
Just really slowing things down. Boom, trying to bait out early utility from them. Zexy, though, on this operator.
Non-pistol win
demon
rates.
through and through. Throughout every
How's
single map.
Splurge done
Shiro's
this?
just waiting out the gate crash here. It does just elapse. 1 minute and 10 on the clock. Shiro. Here's the
No one
drone.
gives a shit about Ascend
Very
now.
clever play from
Not
Boom, but
even
does
you.
this bait Shiro into
To
making
be honest, when I
his
first
top
read that, I thought you.
He's waiting for
I
the
thought
play
you
for the
said.
rest of Boom to
When I
move into
first,
the
like,
side before
quick
he makes
skim
his
read
move
that
here, I
comment,
think.
I thought, no one gives a shit about you now. Not even Ascend.
sound.
That's why I read it out.
Will the execution be just
So I
as
thought it was
fruitful?
funny.
Pick in middle. Boom. Starting to pick up the pace. Shiro activating at the perfect time is going to catch Zuna on the cross.
There we
the
go.
patience is rewarded. Berserks with the entry into B. Boom.
Have I been in
needs to
contact with
convert
any
this
other
5
org?
on 3.
That was a
I
perfect
mean, the Team
headshot
Liquid
midair as
guy
well.
was in here the other day, wasn't
Pure instinct.
he? And
Down onto the sights now, though. Still alive.
So,
Zexy with
to
the
be
flashes.
transparent with you, like
Just
last year when my
straight on
contract
time.
ended,
He's able to eliminate back sight. Klaus dodges some bullets
Ow,
as
bro.
well, and Zexy has found
Ow.
another.
Pieces, man.
White Cat
Ow, man.
Berserks. Surely you
come
can
on, you
hold
gotta
it.
still win this.
Just praying,
Oh,
hunkering
brother.
down, off to the off angles. Klaus manages to strike back. Berserks
Come
hops
on,
in,
Briggs.
wants
You
to
got
join
this.
the party.
Just play time. Play time,
The
bro.
Balloons saves the day, but Zexy
No.
denies
What?
it outright.
It doesn't matter
just worried
how
that
many
Zexy's
picks
walking
Boom
on him.
get. A 2-man advantage,
Oh,
and SLT
fucking hell.
just dust themselves off.
To be
The whiff
completely
on
transparent
Zexy
though,
and
last
Heaven
year
into
I
Cinder swinging and
was in a
cannot
little bit of
mentally
contact
recover
with
from that.
brutal
As
to watch.
Boom Esports,
Foot,
it's a full-on mental boom at this point, Quack.
but they seemed to
That's
be
not
kind
how I
of
would have liked to use the
when
game.
they were in
No.
contact with me, they were kind of going
The dust clears. The
not
night
as
gives
heavy,
way,
I
but
think.
all that you wake up to.
So I doubt Foot will
is gonna
happen.
be Doomsday.
But there was a bit of contact last year, and there was a bit of
Last
contact
round
with
of the
another
first
other
half,
team
the
as well.
coach losing his mind.
I'm surprised I didn't hear that. Even through the
Holy
headset.
shit.
Last round of the half here for Boom.
I don't think it'll be Foot though.
Into the vents. Shiro taking
I
the
had to
first
guess.
call. Pressured by Klaus, only 1-for-1. Doesn't start as well as the last round.
Yeah,
Here's the
JDG
Boom.
Mall
Will
Esports,
navigate their way through this
perhaps.
4-on-4 at this point. Refract active for
Perhaps.
Klaus. Drone goes into the A site.
That was not the team I was in contact with last year. though.
Cinder preparing for the paranoia, but at the same time, Klaus is just continuing to push.
Yeah. Man has no chill. The off switch is broken. Continues pushing the flank. Can't make his way past the trip. Pressure and distraction.
with
being
Dongshim to get
caused
free
here by
noodles?
Zexy. Is Klaus ready for two
That point.
players to be making their way back? Hold on, they're pushing him straight into Klaus.
You're kidding me. They're not fully aware as well, just trying to play around the dimensional drift, but Zexy pops off. White Cat.
Oh,
He does
the
have the
duelists
blades, but
are
will it be
insane.
enough? 5 in the mag, and he jumps. LP just
Even though
locks
fucking
him
My Little
down.
Pony fan is winning.
10-2 SLT.
10-2.
Indomitable in this
Well,
potentially
what
final
a
map.
very quick day.
They don't
I
wait
said
for
this was
Boom.
going 5.
They say you
Man,
guys are taking too
I
long. Let's get this round
underestimated
over
SLT.
with.
You're not believing in the comeback?
Enormously. I do not believe
You're
in
not
the
believing in an Abyss map 3. Brother, it's 10-2. They've got loads of wiggle room.
Statement of dominance in this upper bracket qualification game.
You're not going to
from
oil yourself up then
SLT.
if Boom
Throw
win?
it over to a halftime interview
I'm
with
not putting
Sarah
anything on
onto
the line for this game.
All right, guys, we are back during the halftime with Javi 8K.
Hello guys, hello.
I heard you can say that in Thai too.
Oh, Sawadee Cup. Cup.
ชัดแจ๋วเลยทีนี้ Anyways, great to have you here. Just want to know, a simple question. How's Ascensions in Bangkok been for you so far?
Would Trex be a good replacement for Chronicle?
Fun crowd and
Ask the chat.
Actually, Thailand's my
And the
favorite
answer?
country.
ว้าวนะครับก็ถามว่า Ascension เป็นยังไง
No.
บ้างในครั้งนี้เขาบอกว่า
Yeah,
คนไทยน่ารัก
I mean-
มากแล้วก็ Ascension ที่ก็สนุกมากนะ
Where do you think Trex goes? Do you think Trex gets on a team?
ครับผม Anyways, back to this match. I mean, the crowd's
Probably
going electric,
not.
right? Just want to
After-
know who are you rooting for?
After
sitting there?
being involved in another, like,
Who are
internal
my friends? But,
dispute, I suppose, or like disagreement,
Boom คือเพื่อนของ
dislike.
เขาครับแต่
I mean, I'm not saying that it's his fault,
SLT
but
นะครับผม
that's what
Wait,
it's going to
if
look
that's
like
the
from the
case,
outside.
wait, if
I think the
that's
thing
the
is, though,
case,
if Fnatic was
Boom is gonna be
interested
able
at
to come
all,
back?
they would get in touch
yeah,
with
if you want experience,
Liquid and
I
just
believe they
ask,
can come
like,
back.
what was actually happening.
Oh,
So it's not like they have to speculate from the outside.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they would get in touch with Liquid and just sign Nats.
So great to have you here, man, and great that we have you here.
Now that would be cooking. Let's cook.
Trex wouldn't be the worst pickup in the world. Like, if Trex actually joined Fnatic, I would trust that.
Yeah, but the
they
problem
would be
is
able to
Trex's
handle
best
it,
role is
but
recon, but we've already got Crashies.
Trex can kind of play everything, though.
Yeah, but not
Back in again
like he is
where-
better at recon than he is other stuff.
Not sure if I've ever seen
I
Boom
think so,
truly mount
but
a comeback.
I
Feels
also
like
just
all
don't
hope
think
is
it's
lost till he-
But what about
realistic at all.
Nats?
Fnatic don't buy out big players from other teams.
Yeah, but it's
Fnatic always
Nats.
pick up upcoming talent. Nats is on a 2027 contract and is the pillar, the most like he's one of the
Yeah,
one
but
of
what
the
if
best
Nats
players
is
of
like,
the
well,
entire
Kiko's
year.
gone, my one friend is gone.
Okay,
So I want to
so
leave to
you'd like
Fnatic.
to leave. Okay, and then Liquid are like, well, actually, we have a 2027 contract with you, and you are.
And what
the
if he
foundation
fakes
of our
his
entire
death?
team.
And then turns
And
up
comes
with a
back under a
Fnatic
different
jersey,
identity?
with a beard and a mustache, and he's called
With a Z
Nuts.
in his name. He's called Nats with a Z and a capital T, and he's playing smokes for Boom
Going
Esports.
SLT, they're
Hold
already
on.
thinking about pushing all the way back as soon as the trip goes down. Zuna, brief moment of contact. And everyone to hold. Paranoia instantly burned as well, but Berserks in with a good
Don't
couple of
waste my
shots,
time,
toss the
bro.
fire back.
Just die a quiet
Sexy now
death.
marking the positions, and Spikecat onto the Sheriff, trying to stick onto the Spike. Nats able to
This
fire
guy
through.
hates Whimsy.
LP out top from heaven.
This guy
Spots
hates
him out
the
by
underdog.
the camera, but Whitecat able to save it.
Go on, good
Rookies get
pistol.
it done for Boom
Let's,
right when
let's
they're
give us some
needed.
God,
Fnatic
here he
comeback.
comes. Now he's a believer.
Nats and Whitecat
I'm not a
stepping up
believer,
in this game
but
thus
I do think
far.
it'd be funny. After they all stood up on stage at 8-2, and then won the next 2 rounds,
Really shows
it'd be
that you
funny.
back yourself.
You can't lie, it'd be
Being able to
funny.
win your duels and trusting the mechanics. It's what we
It's a
heard
tax
about
side
Whitecat
Abyss, though.
coming into this tournament. He's a player to keep your eye on. Doesn't
Yeah, what's your
necessarily
problem with the
left-
tax side
left off
Abyss?
the page coming out of
Like,
challenges
they're
this
gonna
year.
win a
Playing
round,
13
surely.
Academy.
They're forcing? Oh, no.
Moments here and there.
Why are you forcing when it's 10-3? Even I wouldn't force at this point.
SLT, though, they know they've got so much cushion. They're just going to force.
Actually, would I? Maybe I
Really
would.
wanting to
You
hammer
think?
the point
I don't
home.
think you force
So
when
to
you're up
speak.
like
Lexi
this.
is gonna find Berserk
Yeah.
inside of the site. NC
It's about
not-
principles.
I think forcing in general is good, but it also increases variance.
It's
So
about
when
principles.
you
That's just going to give them essentially 2 rounds.
Sure.
Yeah, it's
not
about
about
sending a
winning.
message.
Too well for Boom then.
Boom needs to win this fight on spawn.
trying to pop on through with the flash, trying to hold it down.
That
In
message
with
was
the
the wrong
sprays, they
one.
managed to hold
yeah.
on.
Message
Straight on
received.
through the site, the retake coming through successful.
Mayday,
with
Mayday,
Suna
we're crashing out
down
on
in the dirt.
site.
Maybe force them to
Mayday.
take the space when you're already in a 5v4.
You can hear that the crowd is willing Boom for a comeback, even though they're not on home soil. But they might have started too slowly. An 8-round deficit.
What do you think of the news of TSM being plundered before they've even
Series
finished
alone,
Ascension?
They were hoping that they'd be clawing their way back into
Yeah.
Pacific.
I don't
But they're
like
gonna be made to
anti-poaching
work for
rules. I think they're
even a map by
unenforceable,
SLT.
daft, and basically just like they're the kind of law where
I think in EME isn't in
People just
EU
ignore
law
them.
that is unenforceable, right?
It's got to be the one.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it might literally be illegal as well. I'm not sure, but
I think it would be because I think you can't stop someone from. This is how like football changed a lot through EU law by not allowing, like, you can't lock someone into a contract. Like they have to be free to leave.
Over onto the B site now.
Yeah, Sheriff's out for SLT.
I mean, you can still lock them in though, right?
Yeah, but you can't say like, and you
can't
cannot.
say they're not
There is
allowed
no
to
way
talk
for
to
you to.
competitors.
Yeah, there's no way you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
join this team. It's not allowed. Pretty sure you can't
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
Couple of rounds that you need just
Because that's what football used to be like, and then
not much
they
needed,
changed it
but
because of
3
EU law.
rounds, and they will
But,
be one of the Korean reps in VCT Pacific.
Yeah, I think probably a solution to this would have just been to open the off-season after Ascension. I'm not exactly sure why.
And now just sending it into
Yeah.
site nets though.
I think it's
Collapsing
because
onto every single one of them with
I
the
think,
an attempt with the knife from
wow.
Sexy though.
I think the reason they did it though,
getting
I seem
taken
to
down,
remember
but
them
NC
saying last
Slasher
year
now
that they
holding
wanted to
things
make
back
the
for the
off-season
team.
happen
Able to
before
hold it.
Ascension. Because
Nice
teams
try,
naturally
SLT.
start their
Yeah,
off-season
he's
moves
broken a
after
couple of
champs
holes, and
anyway,
that's
Yeah.
and it was meaning that the
out of
tier
the
2
sea yet
players were
again.
getting left out.
See Slasher will pluck him from midair.
So it's like, it's a good thing in the sense that the tier 2 players aren't losing opportunities, but it is really weird. I was saying, like, if I was on TSM and I read that report, but I wasn't one of the players involved, I'd be like, what the fuck, guys? Maybe they've already talked about it. Maybe they've already had an internal discussion.
Because it's their coach as well, right?
This is the round though.
Yeah. But how do you, like, do you broach that topic before any of you have had offers? Or do you broach it, like, when TSM are giving you a big offer?
You say we're all going to be
when
tier
100
1 next
Thieves.
year.
Now NC Slasher running away with the rest of the team, trying to break down the drones.
But now actually they might not be.
Yeah, they might not be.
He's tagged the Omen and confirmed that he's made his way towards backside. Potential
Okay,
duel
I mean
here.
SLT. Well, then again, they did lose a
Keep an
bonus
eye
on the
on
last one
things.
as well, and that was 9-3 instead of 10-2.
Oh, could get scouted. Oh, there he is. Hello.
Smile for the camera. Wonder how long he can hold on to this smile though. SLT all gearing up.
Wait, so Splurge, do you have pistol round win rates? Can you get pistol and second round win rates as well? If you can get the non-pistol
Pulling
win
out the
rates?
Sova in towards heaven. Nats needs to step up, but there's too much for him to do there.
They both double jump peaked. And now it's just Shiro alongside
3v2.
Berserks, who's just arrived out
The
heaven.
Cypher look
SLT calling the audible.
should win them the round.
LP's taken a lot of space
I
in
have
middle
pistol,
after
not
that block
bonus. Yeah, I
towards
just
the
need.
A
I don't need
side.
bonus.
30 seconds on
I
the
can
clock,
hear
and
him rotate.
SLT still indecisive about where they want to finish this round.
So they're
It
gonna
doesn't
come
even
back.
matter though. At this point, Boom would be unaware that LP has snuck all the way round back. Heads up duel against Berserks.
Okay, now you
Berserks
just live. You know we're both
still
off.
alive, but trying to keep it through. Finds the headshot, back into
Plays like
clouds, 10 seconds, and the spike gets planted.
Open plant on bridge.
Don't worry, Shiro
with an
wins this.
outlaw in the 1-on-2. Sheriff in hand can potentially pick himself up a Phantom. So one way on the spike, but the wrap is already coming through mid from Klaus.
He's got refract as well.
He's one step ahead
Wrapping
of his
mid
play.
so fast.
Just even a bit of noise, and
Planted
Shiro
in the
would
open as
start
well.
to
This
feel
is
so
impossible to
paranoid.
win.
Yeah,
Tries
it
to
does
clear
feel like
out
it.
the initial spots. Can he even do it though? Not quite. Cinder says hello.
And Cinder, what's he
Two
got,
more
like
needed
15 kills or
for a
something?
spot in VCT Pacific, undefeated in this tournament. For a team that didn't even dominate this year domestically and only scraped it through at the end of the year in the Road to Ascension tournament. They
That
have
fills me
shown
with
a
hope. I
new
didn't know
level
that
of
SLT only got it
dominance
together at the
in
end of the
here in
year.
Bangkok.
Yeah. I mean, they're also playing just a lot. To be honest, they're playing a lot of stuff that is probably going to be good next year, though. Jet, Yoru, Chamber, like
SLT
they're playing
waiting
way
out
on
any
this map with
potential
Decipher, but
aggression
they've
here.
mostly been playing a lot of.
LP whiffs on the
Am I crazy for
contact
that? Like,
patience.
I'm hearing a lot of Chamber. Am I crazy for thinking that people would just play Veto instead of Chamber?
I think the theory is that with utility being worse or more reduced, that pushing people off angles is going to be harder. So you want the character that can get a kill and avoid being traded. I think Veto can get the kill, but can't as easily like 180 flick TP away off the angle.
Yeah, I agree, but isn't he just more useful?
Well,
Like generally, across the board, you know, like he's actually useful on attack rather than useless.
Actually turns back around.
I think people have figured out how to make Chamber TP pretty useful on attack as well. Like if you think about the Lotus A default, for example, where you just run out rubble to see if they're fighting over it. I think people have found ways of making Chamber good on attack as well, as part of their default. I don't know. I could see a world in which both are true, though. I could see a world where Chamber's really, really sick next year, and I could see a world where Veto is. Because they both seem powerful to me.
But all it will take is a pixel. LP pick himself up the operator. It's hardly a better weapon.
Chug it off the map. Chug it off the map.
For a 1v3.
Get it gone.
Neural theft going to be activated.
Throw it away.
You jump off.
Throw it away, LP.
Surely not.
Throw that fucking thing away.
Been hit by the paranoia as well.
Throw it off the map.
But he still is able to take down Nats. Right out from the top.
Now you're giving them an op.
It's gonna be White Cat alongside NC Slasher, able
on an eco as well.
Another round up for Boom.
Not much he could do there. You could tell he was really looking for a rifle.
I think we'll be the Dark Horse. We need to see all the rosters first, I think, before that.
Another round for Boom.
Did you hear about TSM's crazy performances at the end of 2025, massively inflating Vora's value as an IGL? Google Vor inflation to learn more. Oh yeah, let me have a look at that.
Right, to talk about your pistol round.
Google that for
hold
me,
on,
please?
hold on. No. Talk about your pistol round win rate stuff. Here is some teams' pistol rounds. Paper Rex 53, G2 52, Heretics 48, NRG 50, 100 Thieves 47, Team Secret 57, 2G 48, Koi 47. Does that not tell you that it's somewhat random?
Well, apart from the outlier of Team Secret,
who are not a good team.
Yeah, but they seemed like an outlier there to a general.
Yeah, but like
small
my
positive
point is that
correlation.
doesn't seem like better team equals more pistols. That just seems like most are around 50 and it's kind of random.
That's possible when you take like a smaller amount of tier 1 games, but I think it's pretty okay. If you take, imagine you're looking at all ranked games ever played. I know we're talking about pro games here, but let's imagine you're Riot and you're taking all ranked games ever played. If you put a team of Immortal players in against a team of Bronze players, they're winning. Like there is going to be a heavy correlation.
Oh, of course.
Right? There's some degree at which an increase in skill means that.
Yeah.
I suppose the question is.
Yes, it's not literally flipping a coin.
Yeah. So the stuff from years back was looking at an enormous sample size, and I'm pretty confident that the larger the sample size, if you're taking like a lot of tier 1, a lot of tier 2, some I don't know, if you're like adding in open quals or whatever into that as well, I'm pretty sure you'd see that. But if you only look at tier 1, especially if you're only looking at it for like a tournament or a stage or something, I could definitely see that there'd be no correlation there.
Well, I'm going to look at it for the whole year for all the tier 1 teams. I'm only interested in tier 1. I don't give a shit about anything else.
I think tier 1 across the entire year, every match, I still think you'll see a small positive correlation. But I would give you that it probably won't be statistically significant, in the sense that I think the sample size will be too small for the size of the positive correlation, that it won't be like, the p-value won't be small enough to actually feel like it's...
Look at this guy and his fucking p-values. Look at this nerd.
Well, but I think...
Just tell me if the fucking line goes the right way.
Does the line go up? Does the line go up? But I think... yeah, But I'm also thinking, like, when I've looked at round win rate values, a lot of the times the best teams in the world who are crushing people are still only winning like 55% of their rounds. So I think it's
Yeah, but you never actually answered my question. If you win both pistols in both second rounds, how often do you think you win a map?
Unless they can continue.
Yeah,
in 2025.
Boom still have some
and we're assuming that these are like evenly skilled teams. We're assuming that.
Well, based off those pistol numbers that I just sent you, and again, I'm going to get it for all teams, but based off those first ones that I just got given, it seems like, you know, Team Secret won more pistols than G2.
I'm going to say it's something like 70%.
It's 79.
79, okay, so strong.
So about 4 out of 5. If you win both pistols, both seconds, you win the map 4 out of 5 times.
You're gonna need to smoke it off though somehow because.
Is that not a lot?
You have clear vision onto the spike, trying to take the fight to
Yeah,
SLT.
it is.
Berserks will start things off.
But again, what I think that doesn't tell you.
As well.
Hold on.
Onto the back lines, Setsuna
They're
to
rolling
hold
them
it
on this
through with
retake.
Hunter's
Yeah,
Fury.
that's a nice retake.
Slowly going back through, Shiro trying to stick it all the way. It's White Cat.
Right
His
click.
claws are out.
Believers? I told you. This guy was a
His
doubter.
claws
I
are
told
out.
you.
Hold
There's something
on.
about
He's
Abyss.
got bars.
Full confidence with the blades.
Yeah, Abyss has got the comeback. So what I don't think that tells you though is
Boom, charge forward. Surging in
if
with
you
the blind side, and every single player swinging out in tandem to deny SLT series point. They've broken their money again.
Hold on, let me try to structure this in my head properly.
Fucking, you can hear the cogs turning.
The cogs are whirring out here.
Bringing some fighting words out there. Now SLT, broken economy, off to Bucky's.
That's on the line yet again.
Someone play the old dial-up
So-
internet sound.
But because what I think that would imply to people is that if you see a team at any scoreline, right, but they've won double pistol, so like you're watching a game and it gets to round 15 and one of the teams has won double pistol, that they've got like a, you know, 70% chance of, sorry, 80% chance of being the victors. But I don't think that is what that implies at all.
No. No, because of course, like some of those are when it's 10-2 already and you win the second pistol.
And he's
Yeah.
online for an ace. The hunters have become the hunted, and he's going up, up, and up.
Wow.
Because I remember somebody wrote an article, like I said, years back. I think it was in 2022, if I had to try to remember, where they had looked at, so they'd taken a big sample size and they'd looked at the matches, the maps that were 6-6 and then they won pistol follow-up, the maps that were 7-5 and then one pistol follow-up, 8-4 pistol follow-up, and you know, like all the way down and all the way up to see
4 rounds in a row for Boom Esports, and from the
to
last
try to
8,
give you an
they've
idea
won
of like,
7
you know,
them.
when you're watching the game, how much does the second pistol winning it try to skew you in one direction or another?
Yeah.
And to be honest, I can't remember the numbers at this point, but there was still some pretty significant advantage, obviously.
Full counter.
But I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head.
But he still managed to get on the top of the boxes.
Big round.
Berserks goes down this time.
You cannot lose this 5v3 now, SLT.
3v5 now, and Boom.
I don't know about the
seemingly lost
Hero
the
rule.
plot.
Zexy looking to disrupt even further, spots out multiple players here on Boom. Klaus dispatching of Shiro. A 2-on-5 things just continue to get worse.
Okay. Well, then again, NRG also won one round.
For SLT.
3 in a row. 3 in a row. That's all they need. That's all they need.
You can definitely become a coach or an analyst without becoming a pro player. What do you need to do? Probably I would start off by just making some statistical analysis stuff, like make little documents and stuff. Generally, one thing, by the way, that I know that people... Remember when people memed on the 100 Thieves guy with like the 100-page document or whatever?
And you just see NC Slasher and Berserks caught with something in their hand on the back.
You got to think about like what do teams want. Like if you were actually working for a team, right? What you would want is you would want the key information
Using a shock,
shown
using a
as
shock early
simply
instead
as
of using it to
possibly.
try to apply pressure to the plant.
Cinder spotting out that there's 2 players over
When you
on
have a
that
stinger?
side of
Like,
the
you
map.
want it,
Going
you know,
on
as
in
concise as
LP.
possible,
like
with
the
all of the
recon.
relevant information that you actually need
Trips
in
or
there.
recon there, very
Right, so
well.
you basically just need to
Oh,
curate what is the
watching
actual
from
relevant
behind.
information,
Fearless.
and
Klaus as well.
how can I showcase it as concisely as possible? Because if you were a head coach, like, what would you want from your analysts?
Oh, he
You're not
did
sitting
get a
there
kill off the
reading
trip.
50-page documents about Cloud9's B default.
LP check towards it.
Here comes LP.
You just want to know what it is,
Good
how do you
awareness
counter
from
it,
Slash.
you know,
Still on site, though.
what's going on.
It's going to be Boom. He's hovering straight across. Nats. Potential paranoia. He's got to time it just right with the whole team.
Okay, 4v3
Initial
to
smoke
ascend.
Off to A main. But an initial offset from Cinder as well. Straight on through with Whitecat trying
Oh,
to
it's
offset the
whiffy.
crosshair placement, but Cinder's still alive. Zero guns down, and that's on to Klaus. Trying to play around it. He's got
Has
the
ult.
perfect angle for convergent paths.
Does he go
Everyone
back
for Boom
in?
would be
Yeah, you got
slowed
it.
Or do you just wait?
Easy for him to take the pick again.
Wow,
and
they
that's
did it.
going.
Oh man,
GG.
yeah.
Absolutely blown up into pieces. A
GG.
clutch to close out the series 3-0. SLT.
Are you thinking Nongshim tomorrow now after seeing that?
I mean, I'm thinking that I'm thinking the mental.
Welcome
Their
to
recent
Pacific.
experiences could not have been more different. Nongshim just beat a team 13-4, 13-5. Boom just got destroyed 3-0 when they had their chance to go back into Tier 1. That's difficult to recover from.
Well, I will see you later. Well, I won't see you. I'll never see you.
I'm also out.
But
You'll
I
never
will
see me.
I will. Well, I don't know, maybe, but I'll hear your voice. Probably
He's
later.
gonna put a hit out on me. All right. It's a death threat, I think. All right, peace.
Goodbye. And I will figure out these stats from Splurge or someone else. Thank you and good night.